Mexican sugar.
Somebody responded to me on X because I put this photo out and said, two deputies arrived, Nancy Guthrie's neighbor's home, and somebody said they're finally asking questions around the neighborhood. It's only been a week. Seriously, it's like only been a week now, right? If you're going in a manhole for the first time on the property a week later, what is going on here? Like, why would you even do that for the first time? Seven days late, right? It's crazy. Crazy. You know, we're not knocking law enforcement, right? Because, you know, they're out there trying to find her. But, I mean, there's a lot of things in here. People are like, should have been done. Should have been done. All right, he's coming out. Oh, that's that guy from yesterday. That's that guy from yesterday. All right, let's see. Where are they going? Oh, they're looking around the property. Going around the property. Going around the neighbor's property. Holy smokes. This is definitely related. Holy smokes. I want to go in front of anyone's camera. All right, folks. Deputies are now on the back of the property of a neighbor. And one thing I noticed back there is like a big, like, gully there. Whoa, this is crazy. They're walking around. They're walking around the neighbor's property. Went to the back. Wait for them to come out. Oh, there they are. 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 So they're walking into the brush. Look, 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 look. They're going down the hill. They're going down the hill. They went down the hill. This is crazy, folks. Go back over here and see if I can find anything. So what it is we're on top of a hill. In order to get up here from, see, there's Nancy's house. There's Nancy's house right there. So it's eyesight. That is Nancy's home. And it's a big hill. So they're up here at the top of the hill, the furthest top home here. But on the other side, you can see another home that's on top of the hill. But in between, there's a valley. In between, there's like it's definitely, you definitely go down in between. So I'm wondering if they're going on the theory here that maybe she came up here and somebody dumped her, someone, you know, in these like ravine type areas here. But this should have been searched day one. Yeah or no? It's called a wash. People are saying a wash. I mean, this is wild, folks. So I'm gonna just sit here and wait. If I see him visible, or if I see him, I'm gonna wait. See what comes out of this. Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy. There's activity on and off. They're still doing things. They're still doing things around this neighborhood. And that's my thought, man. I think they're gonna go like eventually go to like door to door and rule, at least do a sweep at one point. They said it they were gonna do it. And I don't think they've done it.
Gotta stay cool.
Nice to see you again.
You too. Sorry.
Are you good?
You too, Johnny.
Jonathan,
Hi.
I brought you water and
Oh.
an umbrella.
You got an umbrella? Oh my goodness. What's your
I
name?
followed you for years.
What's your name?
I can't believe
I'd
it.
take an umbrella and water.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, good.
I have
Perfect,
one light.
'cause I'm-
Let me get you some water.
I'm worried about my camera.
This is my Coach umbrella.
Coach, yeah. I appreciate it. Thank
You
you.
can get it back to me
Yeah.
if you want. I'll give you my phone number. And you can always come stay with me.
Coach umbrella.
Here's a
Oh my
bunch of
God, thank
water,
you.
guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We just need-
Very grateful. Thank you.
Can we read this? with you?
Yeah. Anything here? For anyone. Thank you. Oh, okay. Deputies are back. Deputies are back. 1 second. We got a lot of activity going on. Deputies are back. They might be leaving. I don't know.
No. Is that who you're looking for?
Just going to remind again, no trespass on people's property. Okay, it's already a major inconvenience for everybody in the area, and we don't want to make it. We don't want any extra law enforcement act. So mind where we're staying, do the right thing.
So this was centered around a trespassing call complaint.
Stuff like that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know it's early, but I don't care.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because I can hear you.
Thank you.
Phone talk. My phone talk.
Thank you. Take those waters. Take those. Well, if somebody can have waters. Anybody want waters?
Yeah, grab water.
Grab waters. If you guys are hydrated, grab some waters. Let me grab one more. I don't need one more.
Can you carry it?
I don't think I can carry
Follow
it,
you.
but I'm down
I'm
here.
only gonna stay a minute.
Yeah.
If you want,
Sure.
I can tell you a lot about.
Here. Here's what we'll do. Here, I'll give you my other phone. Call your number on it, and then we'll be in touch.
You can always come stay with us.
Hold on. You know how to use the phone there? I don't know if I have a passcode on it.
Okay.
No, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the umbrella. It actually helps. Big time.
And I Can he park here?
No.
Anyway, take care of yourself. Tell me and
Sure.
I'll get that back
Sure.
later.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Look, sheriffs. More. That's the same one. No, here's what I'm saying, folks, with the trespassing. There might be a theory why people are trespassing. People want that 50K reward. It could be like bounty hunters or just people that are just like, hey, she might be in the woods and looking around for that 50K. Somebody wants that 50,000. That could be a reason why people are trespassing. They want that money. You find Nancy, you get 50,000, right? Thought we had a break. Not so.
Remember I was having drug problems? Did I tell you about that? They take a look at it. It's about 30 minutes. So
Another trespassing complaint, folks. This has been crazy with the twists and turns, and now sheriffs are back out here. Trespassing. It's crazy. Like trespassing calls. Is this crazy or what? My goodness. A lot of people watching. Share this out. JLR investigates. We got all types of activity going on and off here. Never know what we're going to get next. Sheriffs back out here. Multiple sheriffs. How many? One. Three sheriff vehicles are out here now. Three sheriffs. Let me go see something.
Put myself up here. Here I am.
3 sheriff vehicles are here.
I don't know. This is just 3 sheriff's vehicles for a
Great.
possible trespassing, and like MLK above said it was a false report. So I don't know. I am absolutely so thankful though that we've got people like JLR. You know, he goes out there, he doesn't create a big chaos. He's out there filming, trying to get all of us the most, literally breaking news.
Sorry.
Look. Deputies are talking to a photographer. Deputies are talking to a reporter.
Get on in there, JLR.
Hard to see. But I think the photographer out there, they were looking for somebody dressed in black, he said.
Someone dressed in black. Well, that's not the person from that video. I mean, obviously it's been a month. Hopefully they changed their clothes, but someone dressed in black. But I figured I've got some setup stuff to do. So while I do that, we might as well stay up to date on this. And was trying to find.
Yeah, they're making sure nobody goes on anyone's property around here. I mean, they were like watching people like a hawk. But there's a lot of paparazzi and a lot of people just in these navigators on the side streets and cars parked, probably all around sleuthing around, trying to talk to neighbors, trying to dip around or look around and see if they can find anything.
So let's see.
So we're just going to keep planning here and see what happens here. We're approaching the 2 o'clock hour, 2 o'clock, 2:06. 2:06. Stay in the shade. It's hot. Matter of fact, I might have to push this back a little bit.
I wonder. What I'm trying to do is get it so that I can use StreamYard, but I can record. I can have my camera
We'll
above
see what else
me
happens today. What else today brings, folks.
so that you can still see me doing my nails, but yet I can share screens. I can do all of that all at once. And the camera on my computer, it's kind of a pain in the butt setup. It's like it slides out of the top of the monitor. So I can't tip it down to be able to see what I'm doing. You basically see me from the chin up when I use that. Oh, I was really, really hoping that there was some news. can't get.
That's the last thing I need to. That spot over there, so I found keep going up that road. More trails.
Can't get this to scroll. But it is odd. They're still there. This is a false report. Then you wouldn't think they'd still be there.
They're gonna let us.
Hopefully we get some. I don't know. Like I said, I thought for sure that when they said they were going to pay, and I haven't seen anything that says that they have, where the families come out and said, definitively, yes, we've paid. We're waiting on her. I mean, I don't know that for safety's sake that they necessarily would, but then I guess that I did wake up to people upset because I guess the sheriff was at a basketball game last night. It was caught on TV, and it was, I don't know. I guess I understand everybody needs a break, everybody needs a day off, but and I don't see what he's doing behind the scenes. I get that too, but it just bad taste. Might not want to go to a televised basketball game while all your deputies are searching the property of a kidnapped victim's daughter, Just saying. Might not want to, but just my opinion. Sir, could you not pick your nose in front of JLR's camera? That'd be awesome. If you could just move on back. Thank you. That's what's cracking me up. I was watching this last night, and like how many people just like walked right in front of his camera and just stood there. But he got to meet some cool people. He met somebody from Entertainment Tonight. He met someone from Court TV. I can't remember now, but I was talking last night. The first time I ever watched JLR was during that Carly Russell case, that young girl out of South Carolina, I think it was, that faked being kidnapped. And she was out in the woods it was said that her snack that she made sure she had before she went missing was a box of Cheez-Its. And so he was out in the woods with a box of Cheez-Its, shaking this box of Cheez-Its. And I remember he had a bumblebee on the brim of his hat. And I thought it was fake, like a pin or something like that. And we watched him for like an hour and a half. And at the end of the hour and a half, this thing flies off. We realized it was a real butterfly. So he's the butterfly whisperer, right? Oh man. So yeah, then that's just it. This is such a strange case. Nothing makes sense.
All right, out here, out and about, folks. Thank you guys.
Oh, I was gonna bring you some food,
No, I'm okay. I got plenty of food.
but I didn't know if you had celiac disease or
No, I'm good.
milk allergies.
I appreciate
Well,
it.
call me.
We have to mind JLR's
Thank you,
allergies.
guys.
We'll take you out to dinner.
Thank you.
You can't be
Thank you.
putting them into anaphylactic
Thank you.
shock out in the middle of a breaking
Yeah, I'm
story,
right
you know.
You guys take care. Thank you.
All right. Yeah.
That was nice though that
But-
someone brought him stuff. I mean, because he
Yeah, well-
is, and I know, I mean,
Very, very
nobody
nice people.
nobody
They
does
offered to
stuff.
take me to dinner.
Nobody's doing this for just a hobby. I know, but I mean,
We got to find Nancy.
this is
Dinner
better
can
than any
happen
news
later.
coverage that
Fast
there has
food.
been on it. We get right
I went to In-N-Out Burger a couple times.
into the heart of everything.
Sat in my car and eat In-N-Out Burger. I didn't get to sleep last night till 1 a.m. Out there covering this craziness. I didn't get to sleep till 1 a.m. and got up at 5.
Yeah, we know JLR because
Last
then
2
I had to
days,
stay up
4
until
hours of
4
sleep.
in the morning discussing everything that
Craziness.
you had
This is what
done.
you
So
sign
thank
up for.
goodness I
We're
heard
with
him
it,
say
man.
this
We got a
morning when I was
mission,
on my
right?
way out
It's
the door.
No fun and
Anyone
games.
can stream
It's
this that
literally
wants
business
to.
cover this case.
It's
Every
like,
twist and turn. My philosophy
Gotcha.
is
So as soon as I
what
got
you'll
home,
get on
we'll do
JLR
this.
Investigates is
We can watch real time together
I'll
and
be up at the crack of dawn, ready. Like 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, crack of dawn here, because in a law enforcement aspect of any type of criminal case, it's that 5 a.m., 6 a.m. raid somewhere. You never know.
well,
So,
and it's even earlier
I'll
for
be up
him
early
because
each and
they're
every
what?
day.
He's in Florida, is where he
till
where
Nancy's
he lives.
found, and
So that's
and
2
no plans
hours.
of leaving if she's not found midweek. I mean,
Ahead.
we'll go as far, if there's activity
So
and
when
things
it's 5
going
a.m.
on,
in
we'll
Arizona,
stay.
it's
I'll
actually
stay in Tucson.
3 a.m. in
And
Florida.
we'll follow
Well-
where they go or what they do, and if this takes us into another state, then we'll follow through.
Oh,
It appears
man,
the
I
FBI
hope not.
director,
I hope
Cash
it doesn't
Patel,
go into
will be
another
here
state. I
tomorrow. So
hope.
I'm assuming that he's going to be doing something about this press conference or something.
And is there a press conference scheduled?
But we'll cover what authorities are doing. Out here in the mid-afternoon, it's 2:16. 4 hours till it gets dark.
Oh yeah, gosh, it is. Well, it's 2 o'clock out there. I'm in Eastern Standard Time, so it's 4:17 here.
I'll be back in a few minutes, folks.
No problem, JLR. You deserve a break during all of this. Let's see. That's not going to work like I thought it did. So the phone camera thing isn't out, but I have one more camera I can try in a little bit. See if I can do. I'll probably have to start a new stream, which I'll do anyway because it's probably a better idea to do if I'm going between true crime, nails, all that stuff. But yeah, I think I'll probably have to because I'll have to install the other camera. Oh, wow, you guys. Let's see. What can I do with this? Can I change it? No. There. Yeah, but I have to have the right camera. Because the camera, if I use my phone, it points straight down. See the nails? And if I use the computer camera, it points straight out. I can't get it to angle far enough down to where everyone can see me doing nails and hear me talking. So I can do it split screen. That's what I plan on doing. But I have to be able to have a camera facing down. I have to be able to share it. So I have to, you know what I could do? I could try. I wonder if I could send myself a StreamYard link. Oh, I need Matthew in here. What if I could send myself from one of my other YouTube accounts, send myself a StreamYard link and do it like that? Because I'm not using the StreamYard. I don't have a subscription. I'm just using, I register it, so I've got an account, but I'm just using the free version. So I think I only have now I'm gonna have to look. Oh no, okay, I can have up to 6 people on screen. So I could do that. And then I could still, like if somebody wanted to come up on panel or whatever, then I could still have room for that. But I'm gonna need you to help me figure it out later on. I was gonna try and see if like you and I could do like a private live or something like that, so that I could figure out the angles and stuff, but I don't know if I could do that or
Still
not.
here, folks. Had to get some bubble gum.
Oh, it scared me. Welcome back, JLR.
Just waiting to see if any activity occurs.
Wow.
Got the battery chargers.
Where my dad always used to say, I came to chew bubble gum and kick butt, and I'm all out of bubble gum. Maybe reminded me of that. I'm chomping on his hubba bubba. Yeah, and I have to figure out too, I can also stream with StreamYard. I can stream to Rumble and Facebook
still out here,
at the same
hardcore.
exact time. Instead of having to have like, the Google Earth camera set up
Neighbor and his dog.
around my desk. Hi, Corinne. How are you feeling? You doing okay? Yep, I absolutely remember you.
It's quite possible Cash Patel makes a visit here tomorrow.
I heard that Cash Patel might speak on this, or yep, I remember. Oh, good, I'm glad. And see, wasn't it just like I said? You went to sleep and woke up like 30 seconds later and it was all over?
He's coming to Tucson.
Okay, yeah, they had to do that with my mom's ankle when she broke hers. So, as I said, that way they knew it was going to be healed and strong. So, yeah, I'm glad you're doing good. Today we're just going over some of this stuff. I don't know if you got to see any of the live last night, but we prepped for some Seahawks Patriot nails but JLR that's that I'm restreaming his live stream right now had given permission for channels to restream this. This is that story of that woman that was kidnapped that we've been
People are still rolling
following.
in.
So, oh, good. That's anytime I had to have surgery or anything like that, that's where my mom always took me.
There's just people out here that are just standing around
McDonald's.
waiting for any word of something.
We ran out to breakfast this morning. I had a really bad headache when I woke
All the
up.
way parked down the street.
So we ran out and I got banana pancakes. They were really, really good. But I couldn't eat them all. They were huge. Who's this? Is this regular car? Oh, watch out, JLR. Be a neighbor. Oh, can you imagine being a neighbor in this neighborhood? I mean, there's got to be basically like one car width down the middle of the road. And that's it. And I mean, I know there's someone missing, but anytime you leave to go anywhere, you have to go through and deal with all of this. And ironically, I get it. I mean, I'm one of the people that's watching this, wanting to know what's happening every second, wanting to know.
Since 1865.
And glad that, the guy that I watch, JLR, is out here doing it. But
I'm getting a lot of
one of
mixed
those cars
opinions
is
about
someone
the
else,
County
someone,
Sheriff's
that a bunch
Office,
of people
though.
watch. And I'm sure.
Our residents here.
I've never done anything weird after like anesthesia, but my mom was always hilarious after she had surgery. She was this sweet little kindergarten school teacher, but she'd be coming out of anesthesia and she was be telling dirty jokes and stuff. Like, Mom,
I was coming in and I was like,
would never say that on a regular day, but
now I got the mods in the chat. But yeah, I've been following along.
Is there any other activity that's going on?
in fact, after her ankle
Folks, I'm
surgery,
here
she
with
had
857 Tucson, who arrived. Go check him out. He's been covering this case.
Yeah, tons of your fans have been in there.
she had a male nurse, and he was pretty good looking,
Go here.
but he was trying to help her get up and put her
Anything
socks
popping
on,
up
and she's
in
like, "Boy, you sure are handsome." I mean, just Nana, stop.
But people are saying,
Poor guy.
maybe something happens during the Super Bowl.
Maybe something happens during the Super Bowl. That's
Because
interesting. Yeah.
the focus will be on there, so now the public.
That's
will
exactly what
go away and they can kind of maybe.
I was laying in bed last night.
That's just.
And that's what I said to driver. Didn't I say that, driver? I said, I wonder if something happens during the Super Bowl,
So,
because everybody's going to be busy looking at that.
Yeah. Maybe something. Maybe while everyone's
And
watching,
maybe they
the Super
quietly
Bowl, they
drop
make
her
their move.
somewhere.
Yeah.
And thank you. Yes, please. If anyone's new in here, hit the thumbs up and the
but I heard you talking about
subscribe
the
button.
Do you have any
Coyotes?
questions about the Tucson?
Our normal programming is usually
Coyotes are out there.
it's
Yeah, and that happens every night in the morning.
me creating nail designs for my nail business, and we
You know,
discuss
when
true
catches
crime
are at
cases.
That's when they all go because they'll all run over.
Fight for it.
You've seen
What
the
about
wolf.
mating?
The
Mating?
current
I don't know. I think
current
that's-
crime
that's
cases,
done pretty
but also go through cold cases, unsolved cases,
But the overheating thing has been
missing
gotta be
cases,
straight,
odd
right?
stories,
You got
things
the
like
problem
that.
too,
So,
Lau?
and then usually halfway through the
People are
stream,
saying
we end up
there's
talking
cooling
about
fans.
pretty much everything.
I got an umbrella, too.
JLR fans.
It's a good time.
There you go. Can't see you on cam. Right here. There you go. 857 Tucson. Go check them out.
Oh,
He's
857
been out here,
Tucson. I have been watching
numerous
him.
times.
He has been having great live feeds
Since the
from
start of this
20 almost
craziness,
24 hours a
you know.
day.
I might not be here forever, and
But yeah, 857
He's- does this type of stuff here.
let me find him.
I literally have cacti pricks all over me.
I bet.
They're like little needles. Yeah, Florida's humidity. Florida, you can't stream in the sun either. You need the umbrella. Or you need shade. Your phone will go quick. What happens is if you're streaming on YouTube and then your overheat, you just buffer. It just. But if you can go to another place and get it cooled off, and sometimes it just takes a couple minutes, you'll come back on. But you have to stay in the shade. Like I'm under a tree right now. It's a good spot.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, he gave everybody permission.
Soon the sun will
stream
start
this,
going
and
towards
I've
downrise.
got some viewers
So it'll
that
start getting cooler and we can navigate around.
that aren't familiar with him, so I thought I'd stream him. We've been following this case. Nope, I'm a JLR fan though. But you're welcome to watch with us and discuss. My chat moves a lot slower than his does, so somebody will be able to read your comment.
Yeah, I don't know what they have planned here.
Oh, thank you so much, Corinne. I try. Oh. Yeah, I figured. Oh, good. Well, welcome, Jamie. I'm glad. Said, I've had some discussions about stuff that's going on in the true crime and trauma communities and stuff, and so instead of getting involved in all of it, I figured the best thing that I can do is sit over here, stay in my lane, be nice to people, try to encourage, chat where we're all getting along and we're all being good to each other and talking about the true crime and the stories that we all are love, well, not, and I hate saying love because it's someone's tragedy. We don't love it, but we're curious about and we're interested in and seeing the process and seeing justice get served, and because it doesn't often happen in life. I am doing well. I really am. I had a bit of a headache this morning, weather related. I think it was all sinuses, but I took some Sudafed, so I'm like zooming, and yeah, I was gonna start some nails, and then we were on our way home from going out to lunch before the big game, and we see that there's something going on again in the neighborhood. So I ran home and I had it on the TV, and I heard I was gonna wait to go live until after because I try to watch this stuff and catch up, and then just
Doggies got spooked.
I don't want to snipe anybody
Dogs
ever,
got spooked.
but I was changing my clothes and I hear JLR say, anyone that wants to stream this is welcome. And so I ran downstairs and I thought, you know what? I'll get ready and for my nail stuff while we stream him and we watch him. And then some of the people that don't know him can meet, can see him through me. And no, I'm still here in Michigan. This is, which that's what I've got to do too. This is JLR Investigates. He is
We're just waiting to
true
see
crime YouTuber that
what happens here, folks. I don't know what's going to happen. I know some people coming in and out, but this is
travels
just a stream
all over the place.
that you can
and
see
get, like,
outside
up
the
to
home
the
of
minute.
Nancy Guthrie, where it's
Coverage of some of these
big presence of people here.
true crime cases.
I would say there's a close to 100 people out here.
And
This is the biggest I've seen in all the days.
Really,
I'm
here
gonna
now?
put his link too.
How many crowd-wise? 100 people?
And the other link that I put up is 857 Tucson, and he is a local. And he
About 50 cars.
he has been live through a lot of this and getting some really good coverage and shots. So it's a good one if JLR isn't on. Here is no, I'm not in the car. This is someone else. The guy on here is Jonathan Lee
Why don't you put
Rich
it right there?
JLR. There's his link right there. He's a true crimer. and he
So, I mean, it is something else that you could pop in.
he live streams and he follows all
to
sorts of
amplify a little bit,
crime
and it's all
cases, court
Local.
cases,
So
things
the
like
Tucson
that.
police want
And
to
he
do
has offered
Tucson
for
City.
anyone
This is-
to replay his live videos.
Did
So
you hear the call about the
this is from
trespassing
his
call?
channel, that link that I just put down below,
No.
and I'm replaying it on my channel. But I am home in Michigan, warm in my sweater, hoping that this lady is found. He really is. And you know, I like the fact, again, he doesn't get into any of the side stuff. He just strictly sticks to the stories that he's going after. And I mean, and I don't know how he does it. There's days when he pops up live like 10, 15 times, and they're all different stories, and he follows every single one. And he's got he gets what is it? He's got the mots. He's always got the details right. He doesn't usually add a bunch of fluff and
Yeah. And they
and
made the media move. What was that? Like down the street there?
he doesn't have any like really weird theories, anything like that. So yeah, he's one that I'm really glad I started following him. And like I said,
Well, they're running out
the
of
day I
lights
started following him
today.
was he was walking through the woods looking for Carly Russell shaking
Running
a
out of
box of Cheez-Its. And I thought, I like this guy. Well, and that's it too. Yeah, I was trying to watch on the chat, and it was like making me dizzy. And so I'm like, we'll go over here into my little, I usually get like maybe 20, 25 people watching me because, I'm just starting out. But I can't do that.
So people are coming into the chat. A lot of people have been here.
And it's hard
The
to even
whole
have a
key here is
discussion
just
because
we have a
you say
we have a feed
something
here. If
and
anything is popping
all of a
off.
sudden, boom, everybody's
Raids, someone arrives,
Oh, and
just like
see,
you've been seeing. A couple of things have been happening.
I did
today
not
with the guy
even
that
know
came about the search of the
about
well,
like YouTube lives at the
trespassing
Tito
complaints,
time.
police
I was
activity. Anyone comes, anyone makes a
watching
grand appearance, whatever, we will see it. And I'll move the camera and chase that
what is
particular
it?
issue. So just on standby. What we're doing is just
WFLA,
on standby outside the home. This has
and
become a media staging ground, a law enforcement
then
kind of
at the very
propped
end
up
of
here,
that,
spot spectators, neighbors,
I started
place people
watching
coming out. There's some residents that are coming from here, not from here, coming out just to see
a little
what's
while
going
after
on.
that came the Carly
It's a
Russell
big
thing,
scene.
and that was
It's a big
just
scene here.
Yeah, this is outside of her home right now. This is at one of her neighbors' house, Corinne, that Nancy Guthrie. Her family yesterday put out a TikTok video stating that they are willing to pay the kidnappers and that they're ready to move forward. And then last night at about 10 o'clock, I think, 10 o'clock their time, all of a sudden I get a notification that JLR, this guy right here that's streaming this, is live, and he's outside the house, and he said that all the reporters had packed up for the night and were leaving, and all of a sudden sheriff's deputies showed up at the house, this Nancy Guthrie's daughter's house. And I've been trying to watch everything I can from everyone because and you figure there's some stuff that people add that's not quite, that's opinion, that's maybe not fact, yada yada. But then in between, there's things that are consistent among everything that everybody's reporting. And so that's usually, what do they say? There's three sides to every story. So they kind of stay in that middle lane and you get kind of the facts and not the embellishments to the story. But I thought for sure, me too, Jamie. I thought for sure that we would wake up this morning and have some news, whether or not, if this second set of letters and people was not a hoax, if it was real, that we'd have some news on that since the family was wanting to pay. And then they go to the sister's house, and according to JLR and everything I was watching last night, the lights were off in the house and there was camera flashes everywhere. This was in Annie's house. And I keep thinking, is that luminol? Were they doing luminol? I mean, to take that many And they were there for almost 2.5 hours. Now, yes, that was the last place that she was reported alive. Now, nobody saw her alive. She was reported to have gone there and done dinner and played mahjong. See, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, she has been acting strange. And so, like, when they put out their second message yesterday, okay, I'm a hairdresser. I'm a hairdresser. I noticed. Okay, you've got Savannah in front, and her hair is disheveled, kind of greasy. Her face is puffy. The look in her eyes and her face is absolute, just exhaustion, and maybe a little bit of kind of like she's lost hope.
All right, I'm gonna go down
Or
to
she's
the other
just
side and plant ourselves
exasperated.
on the other side. So
But
you guys can see
then-
another angle.
The sister, exactly. The sister's
look a little
hair
bit better
was
on the
like
other
nice
side.
and
We're
clean and
shifting.
wavy, and she seemed to
put
have like a
everything
put
up.
together outfit on,
We're on the move,
and maybe a little bit of lip
We're on
gloss
the
because
move.
her
I was
lips
looking for
kind
a
of
shady
pink.
spot.
And
and I found one
I thought,
on the other side.
I mean,
Ready?
you know,
Ready to
I know, everybody grieves
There you
differently.
go.
I know, but I don't. For myself, I don't believe that. Yeah, and the glasses. She didn't need to read anything, so why? And in the first,
Yeah, they brought more
the
flowers.
thing that she read
Saw that.
was weird.
Somebody brought more
It
flowers.
sounded weird. Maybe, I mean, I know she's a poet. Maybe it was her poetry. And I mean, I don't want to blame somebody if they're a victim. And maybe, could it be that her husband did this without her knowing, and she is,
More
kind
flowers. Here, I'll show
of
you
knows in her
a second.
heart,
I'm
but
gonna
doesn't want to believe it that it could be
pin
him?
right here.
Or did something happen at her
I'm gonna
home
put
that
right
night?
here.
Do we really know that Nancy ever actually made it to her house?
Good spot. Better
Exactly, yeah. Sorry, Annie. Whatever happened, she wasn't really
on.
keeping the safety and security of her 84-year-old mother being as important as I
It's
would
good
have made
shape,
it
right? Yeah,
with my mother
better.
that lived out in the desert, that lived in the middle of nowhere, that, as
What do you
we've
think,
seen,
folks? This is a better spot, something different.
is complete blackout out there at night. I mean, complete.
You got a better view.
No streetlights, no anything.
No, yeah.
And something else that I noticed. So all these pictures that we've seen of Nancy up until last night, she was had lots of color in her face. She was seemed very upbeat. Now, yes, she did have a cane, but now we're noticing some pictures where she's got bruising, most likely from the blood thinners, things
Yeah,
like
better.
that.
All right. Good job, guys.
One of the pictures, the picture that she had that they've shown with her, she's in a black blouse. And she's got a bandage on her arm, on her
Oh,
forearm.
he said,
And yeah, I totally get it. My mom was the same way when you're
Up
on
to the
blood
mailbox.
thinners.
He said, up to the mailbox pole is easement. So anywhere before, so you see where the sheriffs are standing, that's easement, actually.
Their skin is
So
thin,
up
they
to
bleed
the mailbox
easily.
pole. It
Yeah,
might even go
I
even
totally
more, but
get
at
that.
least the mailbox pole.
But if you look at her face,
Because
in
every
that
house has
picture,
a-
in her eyes particularly, there's just something a little bit different. And
I mean, pedestrians walk
is
down the road.
that
you
was
have
there
to be able to
something
step
going on in
aside
the
a second,
family?
you
And
know what I
she
mean?
was
If a car's coming or whatever like that, no one's
you're
property.
pressed,
probably
not quite as
where the
Pole is. Yeah, no one's
Exactly.
property is
Beaming.
directly onto the road.
exactly. Yeah, there was
There
just
was like
something in that
2,
picture that
3
just
foot easement.
seemed down. She didn't have that sparkle in her eye that she did in all the other
Because if that's
pictures
the
that we've
case,
seen
people
of
would just
her.
Walk to the
And
side of someone's property if a car's
oh,
coming.
I
they say,
am.
oh
I
yeah,
am-
you're on
she's
you're on
in
my property.
prayers constantly. I hope she.
you know what
I hope
somebody
she's
did
sitting
say
in a
about
house or a
this
cabin somewhere
that maybe
waiting.
they sent the letter to
Um,
KOLD. and
that's what I
KOLD
wonder
wasn't
too.
public about it.
Now there's
So
rumors that
then
Annie was the power of attorney.
TMZ released
Did something like that
It's
change?
interesting theory. Because
Um,
KOLD
we were
was
talking
upset
last night.
about it.
They bought their house about a year ago. And anyone that's a homeowner knows, you know, it's
Oh,
that first.
yeah.
And I don't know what
So
their
you
living
think
situation was
TMZ's
before, house,
ransoms
apartment,
legit.
whatever. But that
That's
first
what-
year
that's
of
what they do to come here.
moving into a house and your house payment changes
To
and
me,
bills change,
This could be a
everything's
route
different.
the ransom notes could be a
it's a
route
tough
where they
year
don't
that
wanna
first
let
year.
anyone else know that-
And you know, you're not going out to dinner a lot, you're not
Yeah.
spending a lot of extra money that
Everybody's
first
gonna
year.
come
You're
in
really
with-
just kind of honing in on paying your bills and getting your mortgage schedule down and all of that stuff.
Look at the mountains in the background, folks.
You know, were there money
It's beautiful.
issues? Was there thank you,
literally in the
Jamie.
mountains.
Thank you,
Right ahead of
driver, for the reminder. Oh, and not that it probably matters in my tiny little chat, but something I always forget, switch to all chat instead of top chat, because then you might miss something that somebody says that's really cool or funny. Or you might miss a funny troll that decides to say something weird to me that I have to deal with, and that's always fun. So I have classy trolls though, so
It might be backing up.
that's exactly, oh my gosh, you're in my brain. That is exactly one of the things that I was
They didn't
thinking
want to go
of,
watch the Super Bowl.
was maybe she had been helping them.
Like,
And
I
she
got to be out
said,
here.
I'm not going to do it
in the
anymore,
Super
or I
Bowl.
can't do it anymore. They both recently got new roofs. So, up at the
Thank
top,
you, everyone that contributed. I
of the
appreciate that. Very
chat,
grateful. If I didn't
it'll
acknowledge you
say
personally,
top. There's a
I
little arrow
apologize.
to the
This
right
is
of
not
it. If
the
you click
StreamYard
that,
like we normally do. This is
it
Facebook
should
Live
say
right
all
on the feed.
chat
I'm not
or
streaming
live
on
chat.
StreamYard, so I'm
that.
just directly
And if you're on
YouTube
a
Live, I
phone,
mean, directly from YouTube.
you
so
push
the
the three
chat
little dots up in the right
comments just
hand
fly out of
corner
here.
of the chat.
People are contributing. If I don't see it, I
Or not
apologize
the three
again.
dots.
But I am very grateful. And
It's the little
thank you very
things
much.
to the
Thank
left of the X on the
Thank you.
chat box. You
you.
push that
harder to read things
and scroll
when you're out
down.
here in the field. Well, the sun
It
too.
goes
there's
right
a
in
glare
there.
on my screen.
And-
It's hard.
Because I have been sitting
hard,
there in a
like, there's
chat
flares on the
before,
screen.
and all of a sudden I hear somebody saying,
Shadows
Cutsy, why are
look
you not
good.
talking to me?
Everything's just flying.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know, because it like filtered out their chat or whatever. But no, I
But
thought
this
that
is,
same
you know,
thing.
this is what we said we're going to do.
And she
folks.
said
When
she
we
couldn't do
discussed
it anymore.
We're going to come out here.
That's one of the
check
things
it
that
out.
older
Seen
people
the
are
raid
worried
last
about.
night.
No matter
Not
how
raid
much
last
money
night,
they
but
have,
they're
they
at
are
the house
worried
at
about
Danny
having money and
concerts.
about being
Seen
able to
different
afford
things go
everything.
on.
And you know, that's a
We
big
will continue
worry.
to follow where
Um,
they go. The
She
next
had
development, they do a grid search. They go to
a very
certain
nice house that was worth a lot of money.
We'll live stream it in real time.
But she and Annie had
So you all
both
can
gotten
see
new
what's going
roofs
on.
recently. So I thought,
You know, as
could
far as we
maybe
can get as
her
close
mom
as
help
we
her
can
out
get,
with that, and she was starting
sometimes
to
they
push
push people back.
her
whatever,
husband
but then we'll all
about-
have an understanding.
oh
of where
no,
they're
no,
at.
you're not dumb at all. It took me forever. It took someone else literally
Well, tomorrow they should do a
step
press
by step
conference.
explaining it to
Monday,
me.
right?
Monday there
be
should be a
able
press
to,
conference. Cash Patel's
figure it
coming
out myself.
Yeah.
to town. Maybe he comes here. You know, and
Exactly.
put, you know, I'm not saying he's put on the show, but maybe
Exactly.
he comes here with the FBI jacket.
And if so,
and starts
they've got to be.
and starts looking around, you know, and say, "Yo, Cash Patel's out here."
so
doing
you
it.
figure,
Maybe he doesn't.
what's the house payment of probably
I went to the sheriff's office
between
yesterday.
$6,000 to $7,000
Didn't
a
could be
month
there,
with the house
but there's
that
two
much.
sheriff's
They say
offices.
what,
One
approximately
going
10%.
that way up towards.
I mean, and it's none of my business what
left,
they pay,
yeah,
but
and there's
that's
the main one down south.
a
They got the
lot
little
Yeah,
satellite.
money going out a month when you're a teacher.
That you would think, because that, they
And I
have
know
that
my mom was a
jurisdiction
teacher.
areas, correct?
At the end
So that
of
would
her
be-
career,
It's going towards Oro Valley. over
she
there.
wasn't making $700,000 house money, you know. I mean, and she's a poet. That's great. So you might as well say though, she's not bringing in money that's paying utility bills, and you know, it would probably be very trickly, or maybe one big,
I mean, in the shade, it feels good.
you know, what you write a book for a company,
Low breeze.
they
It's
pay
like
you
breezy.
in a lump sum, and then that's it. Oh my gosh, no. They definitely don't. And she taught in a really nice affluent school district, and it still was, but it was a school of choice. So you had kids from all over, from the city, country, everything coming all into
More
one
media is
school. And so I mean,
arriving, more people arriving.
I couldn't do it. A couple of times
It's just that come and go.
when I was a
quick.
teenager,
It's like
went
the
in
spot where all the people-
to help
I think
her
all worldwide
do like Christmas projects, and
Well, and I'm sure they're doing some more.
for like an afternoon, and I had to go home and take a nap because these little kids just wore me out. Oh,
filmmakers, entertainment tonight.
oh, me too. Me too.
I mean,
I
folks,
praise my kids'
let's be
teachers.
real. This is a Netflix.
I'm
movie.
telling you, there's no
this will be
way.
a Netflix lifetime type movie.
I always make sure they
It
have
will.
their coffee gift
This is
certificates in
insanity.
there.
You're talking about
In
Savannah
fact,
Guthrie,
my
NBC
oldest son,
co-host today in the morning,
oh
and this situation happened to her mom and possibly people involved,
wait 1 second. What's he saying?
and centered around the family, maybe kidnapping, Bitcoin demand,
Yeah.
searches, the crime scenes, just everything. Like, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
It's been a long time we've seen something really crazy go on and on and on like this.
What was the last one you went to?
I was in Moscow, Idaho. It was
Moscow.
like this.
Yeah,
But Brian
probably
Laundrie went
Moscow
on
was
for
the
6
last-
weeks. Laundry case was
And
crazy.
that was in the wintertime. I mean, you were
Because you really didn't see.
No, that was
You saw
August,
press
October.
and like
September,
Brian Enton and stuff was
November.
out at the Reiners,
That
but it
time,
wasn't
2021.
That's what people think.
nothing like this.
Everybody's coming with the,
I know people think it's cartel. People definitely.
Yes,
think
I'm from Michigan. I'm
there could be a
sorry.
cartel of it.
I'm very
The
sorry.
People have said, "Well, shit,
I'm from
Nanos
some
is
area.
compromised. He's been in law enforcement in this area for 50 years.
I'm from
He
the
turned
thumb
the
area.
line a cartel.
And it
Is it
cold
cartel?
out
Do
today.
you all think it's this cartel? Does anyone think it's cartel?
well, why would they say 6 million versus 5 or 10 or 20?
Oh, 6 million?
What's 6 million? Why 6 million? That's what people do on
Yeah, why 6? Why the number 6? Why 6 million?
I was just in Detroit a couple weeks
What's
ago.
6 million? Who needs 6 million? So cartel, we got Epstein
Oh, I'm
files.
How you
sorry.
doing?
How are you?
Good.
It's a hard thing. It's
How you doing?
a huge problem in a lot of our, well,
Oh yeah.
not just our bigger cities, all over.
I don't know if you
Um,
remember. Yeah, I was a local reporter here. You were doing our live stream. The 2 deputies came up. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
And for a while,
They're receiving, I guess, trust me, they just
we had an
wrote this-
entire summer a couple years ago where there was
And then
Um,
did you see the PCSD just sent out a message saying the deputies.
there was things, stuff was laced with fent,
Because,
and literally, if you listen to the police scanner in the city of Flint alone, every
All right,
day
so
there
there's
was at
some
least
new
15
information.
to 20
They said that
calls
they're going to be here
of-
all day because of what they requested the Guthrie family. So that's good.
finding people that had gotten this bad batch of stuff. That's awesome. That's awesome.
It's-
My
it's
dad
just the ethics that we're following.
was
We just want to make sure that
an alcoholic, and he ended up
to do
after he decided to get sober, he ended up becoming a addiction therapist, and he worked at the VA in Detroit and was working with homeless vets and stuff like that because he was a Vietnam vet, and
this teacher.
that's great. You know, everybody needs someone to give them empathy, no matter what they've done or what they're doing, and they need help. And
It was not somebody saying that there
he
was.
said it really helped him feel like he was giving back to the people that helped him get sober. And
What do you mean?
yeah, in fact, at his
I
funeral,
was wondering the same thing. I was-
a lot of these men came. I am too. Are you by any chance a Virgo? I'm a Virgo. Virgos are empaths, and
She worked at
um,
KOLD, worked at KOLD, and so it's
people either really like us
very
or they really don't like us because they can feel us
And I don't-
invading
we
their
don't know the names
their
of
space.
the
But
people, but we know for a fact that
Um,
those are the notes that the Guthries are responding to.
Aquarius.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
But
my
I truly,
goodness.
we
Excuse
truly
me.
don't know. I just assume them just because we did an interview with an expert on this type of stuff.
Yeah, well, they still haven't confirmed that it's, even though that these are actually.
Oops.
Right, so for me, there's percentage.
Yeah. And people are going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
There's so many motives. You don't know if it's pain or if it's
I just realized something.
So I was looking at.
My dad was an Aquarius, and he was often told he was an empath, and that was one of the reasons why he was so good at his job. But also, one of the reasons why he had a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress is because when you're an empath, you're literally feeling everyone else's stuff all the time. So he was February 5th. Thumbs up one. They're not packing up. No, okay. Oh no. Another. Yeah. It's hard, and that's why when you go into crowds, things like that, why you feel that feeling. It's not you. It's literally everyone else around you. You're a giant sponge. And so that was something that I had to learn how to do to help myself when I go. I mean, I'm not great at it, but reminding myself what I'm feeling is not mine. What I'm feeling is everyone else's, whether it be excitement, stress, sadness, happiness, whatever. It's all, you got to try and make a bubble when you go, just to go to the grocery store, put yourself in a bubble.
Yeah. Really?
And February 15th, that's one of my good friend's birthdays. In fact, I'm glad that you said that and that we have this conversation, because I gotta make her a goodie bag for her birthday.
Well, at this intersection right here, there's 4 cameras.
It's easy to do. It's so easy to do. I did that after my father passed away. Yeah. And the only thing that I can, I just had to, I had to do 2 things. I had to, first of all, give myself grace. Some days were just going to be too much, and that was okay. And then other days, I had to just make myself go out, do something with people, baby steps. But yeah, no, I did the same thing. I just wanted to be by myself. See, I'm saying they searched her house last night, 10 o'clock last night.
So that was the news agency Cold.
10 o'clock last night, they searched her house.
KOLD.
And they had the lights off.
Yeah, they're the ones that
camera
we were just
flashes
the people that
everywhere.
received the rants, but they
So I'm
couldn't get
thinking
details.
maybe
So
luminol.
what she was saying is KVOA, which is channel.
And you
4
come here and hang out with us,
they-
Jamie.
That's where Savannah used to work.
See, I
Where
think
she
so
kinda
too.
started before she
I think there was
actually-
something with money.
So
And
I
you know
started
what?
losing the
This
shade.
kidnapping, no.
Yeah, but
They keep
it's starting to
saying
get-
that
I don't
if
know,
it was
it's
political
starting
or
to start
cartel,
getting
then it would
cool,
probably
right?
be a
Like
lot
2
more
hours or something.
professional. There would
We
be
still have
open
the
lines of
prime time,
communication
though.
because they want their money.
Prime time heat.
So they're
Prime
not
is
just
not
going to
hot.
say, and
All right, I'll be back down.
I can't really see where zoom into the mountain so you guys can see that.
we'll see.
But yeah, this is why people move out here.
And that's what I'm wondering. Like, did she even make it home that night?
You know, obviously, right by the mountains, there's all.
No, there is a possibility that something happened between the son-in-law and Nancy, and that Annie doesn't know. Like, she kind of knows in her heart, but doesn't know outright.
Yeah.
But
I think he's still.
there's something odd about her.
Yeah.
There's something
That was over
odd.
there at
By Ritz Carlton.
what's that? It's the town starts with an A.
And
About something.
I know.
Because
That's what I'm wondering. You know, is
I
there?
thought it might have been related to some way in the interest in
Yes.
this case that lives out that way.
Yes,
I'm not gonna say a name.
recovery.
Somebody
Exactly, Jamie.
There's a little airport out
Exactly. And that's it. Were they in
I
debt?
went to quite a few places here. I
We
went to
talked
the
earlier.
impound lot,
$700,000 house.
where her car went to.
Now Molly, you know, you and I have talked with Gigi.
Evidence impound lot.
Yeah, this is on a
You
different
see it there. I
scale.
went to the FBI building.
This guy's a
People have seen the
teacher,
FBI building because they have
And his
a
wife's a
giant gate
poet.
going around it with a security guard.
They just got a new
But when I
roof.
went to the FBI
in their
building yesterday, I
house,
saw
which is
4
not cheap.
vehicles. They opened up the gate and 4 vehicles started
I know that
zooming
for a
out of
fact.
there.
I had to get a roof
like Nissan Versa type cars. So I followed
3 or
them
4 years ago.
But then they
3
hit
years
up
ago, 4 years
I-10
ago,
and
because
they
we had
went
storm damage.
towards El Paso.
And
Way.
it
They
was,
didn't come this way, so I decided not to.
and my house is small, okay? The entire house is an 1,800 square foot house. It was
'cause also,
20
you know,
grand for a new roof. For removal of an old roof
Um,
and a new roof. And yes, I got cute shingles,
there's
but
a media
still,
station at all these law enforcement places too.
20 grand. And those houses are a lot bigger than mine. Also, he's in a band.
To see
He's
if
in a
law
band.
enforcement does any
One of his bandmates
activity or
has
mounts
quite
up and
a
goes to a location.
extensive, a long record. Now we don't know what that record is. Is it shoplifting, or is it, you know, assault? Is it
Yeah,
what?
it is.
And
The
then,
neighbor. That's the neighbor.
well, there's the neighbor. Okay.
Yeah, that's the neighbor.
And then you have the other bandmate that's a federal defense attorney. And we have not seen Tommaso at all.
Yeah, she came.
Literally at all. And I know we've not seen the other spouses, but the other spouses are not local. I feel like Tommaso's local. He should be, and because he's suspected, I would think that he should be right there with his wife, with his hand on her shoulder while she's dealing with this. And, you know, maybe inside the house he is.
Folks, so
I
this
don't
is
know.
the scene outside of Nancy's home. For people who are coming in the chat, I know a lot of people have been coming in and out, in and out, in and out. This is where we're at. And
Right, exactly,
the
one.
law
I'm
enforcement is
saying
here.
I'm so glad to be poor, and I'm so glad to be poor. Let's see.
The reporter said they're here on the
Oh my-
request of the Guthrie family.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure this out, you guys. Here we go.
I don't know what
Well, the manhole color cover thing is pretty strange to do that on day 8.
it's starting to get pixelated there.
Yeah.
Well,
it's in.
But
I might switch spots. Let me go see what's going on. I'll be right back.
Like
I'm
we
gonna
were
try to
talking
switch
last night.
spots. Yeah.
and
Oh, but it's okay, but
Yeah, that's
we were talking last night about this.
I'll be right back,
And-
folks. I'm gonna go see if I can find a better spot so we can position.
We're talking about gambling debts. How easy is it to have an app on your phone nowadays and be sitting there playing and hundreds of thousands of dollars just from, you know, that what they got, like DraftKings, they got all that stuff. Was there some kind of debt that we didn't know of? That was did he plan this because he knew that the sister would pay and he thought that they'd just return her and something bad happened in the process? Maybe he didn't expect her to pass away. But whatever happened between the garage door opening at 9:48 and today, that she's no longer with us. Maybe she wasn't with us that night. And he thought, shoot, I still need the money, and figured out this plan. I mean,
here and just kind of let you stream
and see, that's it too.
go.
I would like to know if that phone, what, like, if it detected like a rapid heartbeat, if it detected like at what time, and does it just report
All right, I'm
to
gonna
cameras? Do they just report to her phone? Do they report to the daughter and son-in-law's phone? Because I would want have access to those cameras on my phone. If I had cameras at my mom's house,
But
outside of the house, super safe.
for the shade, can you put that over? Is there?
Well, and see,
much better.
was that reported that her blood pressure spiked? Because that would, you know, say this is when
A lot
someone,
of people are probably tending off to go watch the Super Bowl.
when whatever started. Okay. So So that's it. Was she sleeping?
Are you gonna be signing off at a certain time, or you gonna just keep?
I'm gonna stay out here for a
Did
minute.
someone that she
Give
knew
me-
come to that front door
Give me about 20 minutes.
and she
so I can
answered
go
it,
home and switch the stream off of
Yeah.
yours.
or did someone
Sure.
kick open that back door? That, from what it looks like to me, leads into the garage. And how many people leave the door between their garage and their home unlocked? I mean, a lot of people do. You forget, you don't think, because you close that big garage door and you don't think about it.
Got a comment here. Popped up that I see. I live in Mesa, the inner city of Tucson. We're listening to local and independent news. They're saying something is happening now. The media is OTW. All right. Shrek 86 says, I live in Mesa, the inner city of Tucson. We're listening to them. They say something's happening now. So we're going to find out a little bit about what is happening.
Yeah, I haven't checked Twitter in a little bit. just to
Thank you
see
for
if,
that. We'll look into it.
There's a couple of people posting pretty.
If something's happening in one location, we will go to another location. No problem.
But I never heard the time of the deadline tomorrow.
5 p.m.
Is it 5 p.m.? Okay.
Oh, okay.
So the
I'd wondered the
deadline
same
for
thing. 5
Nancy's
p.m.
Notes are confirmed to be authentic by
5
5
p.m.
p.m. Monday.
5 p.m. tomorrow deadline, folks.
Well, and that would make sense if they pulled right up to that spot right there. They could take her right out through there.
Ian, thank you.
6
And
p.m.
W,
See,
thank you.
I had not heard a time at all. I just heard Monday. So we'll say between 5 and 6 p.m., which it's what? It's 3:07 there now. So 2 to 3 more hours. And from what I see,
We're gonna stay here, folks, and see what happens out here.
it
We're
sounds like that if they don't make this deadline, that's it.
See where
If
this
she is
goes.
still with us, that's it. She's
Hello.
We find any new things today, new developments?
No, ma'am.
No.
oh
I used to work for Fox.
You used to work for Fox.
I did. Fox 11 here in
happened?
Tucson.
Oh.
They closed the station.
Like, what did you do?
Well, a little of everything. I did the
Oh, and I've
front
heard
desk,
it's
I was
really
the
hot
admin
out
assistant
there.
for The
Oh,
station
okay.
manager. I worked the cameras up for the weekend news shows.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then they kicked them out.
So thank you again a million times,
We
were
JLR,
like them,
for standing
but-
out
oh my
there
gosh,
in
2011.
the hot,
2011.
Yeah, and
horrible
then
desert,
My spine went. Are you recording?
No, I'm
Oh.
filming. Well, I'm filming this way.
so that I can
Live.
sit in my
Live.
sweater
No, you're not.
Yeah, because your face is not
with my
on.
Coke Zero.
No, but my story
Your
is.
story is. Yeah. Unfortunately, it is.
Well,
So you might not want to say more.
yeah, you don't have my name.
No, don't
Be
know
up
your
to the
name.
minute
You're the
on this.
mystery woman.
And thank you everybody that's
mystery.
coming in and
Well,
watching
for
with
the
us.
Camera, right?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
JLR has
Florida.
so kindly
Florida. Are
given
you
permission
independent?
for everyone
On
to
YouTube.
stream
Are
his
you? What's
live.
your name?
Jonathan. JLR.
JLR.
Yeah.
Put his link in the
Look at that.
comments again.
Oh yeah.
See the hat?
Are you a follower of the
Wear the same hat.
857
I don't go anywhere.
Tucson?
Oh, what that is?
That's the local channel.
And he's been out here
857?
for, I think this is
I
day
don't
2
know.
now. He got there
never
either
checked
yesterday
it out.
morning or the night
Are you
before
local?
and has
Yeah, I'm
been
local.
You are.
pretty much other than just going to
Fair
bed
bit
at
of
night
coverage here in
streaming
Australia.
constantly.
Savannah was
And
born
he's
in
given
Melbourne,
permission
Australia.
for
Yes.
anyone
True.
that wants to share the stream so that we can all keep up to date. And
Be safe, man.
so we're having
Have a
a
great day. Yeah, you might
I'm a
want to
very
go to the
small,
left more if
tiny
you don't wanna be
channel,
seen.
so my chat moves very
Well,
slow.
I mean, I'm filming.
so
You're gonna probably be seen at one
it's a
point.
great
but
place if you
I'm pretty
want to
zoomed in. Yeah, we got your story.
get your point out there. And
I believe her. Said she used to work for Fox.
it's just they're all pointed that way.
I get that sometimes though. Like,
And I
they
still
talk
think
and
it's
they're like,
weird
"You're
that
not
that many
recording,
cops
are you?"
show
I'm
up
like,
for
yeah, we
a
are.
false trespass report. That just
Wow. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. My shade is going away.
oh no. He had to get under a
Look
tree
at the umbrella.
because his phone keeps overheating out in the sun. And for anyone just coming in, I am a true crime. I have a nail business, and I am a true crime and
Says keeping the peace.
we discuss
Thank you.
true crimes, current and cold cases.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you.
And I create nail designs for my website while we do that. So I'm trying to grow. So
Keeping the peace
anyone
since
that is interested,
1865.
please hit the thumbs up for me and the subscribe button. Help me
Thank
grow
you,
my
Ann.
channel. Get
W.
me out there into the algorithm. And
My
again,
comment
thank
2
you.
cents says use the scanner app or website. It won't let me send link on here. Not sure if it can list the scanner name I'm using. New member. Thank you. Thank you.
See, we tried to find
857 has the scanner on right now. He's listening to it. So if anything pops off, no.
There's another channel called
There's
857 Tucson.
Probably a lot of calls.
And he's a
probably lot of things
local
that are
that's been
on
going live
unrelated.
constantly.
But we want to know where the next.
And he was doing like the scanner the other night. And
Hello.
I was listening to that. And
Hi, Alex. How are you?
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
I was so searching.
oh, see, we have been we've been having weather like that. They keep calling it the Alberta Clipper. So thank you, Canada. You can take this back, okay? We don't want it anymore because we're right. I live in Michigan, so we've been having oh gosh, let's see. Thank you, Jamie.
All right, let's spin the camera.
It was
an interview with us.
like with wind
All
chills,
right.
it's
Yeah,
been
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
negative
Go
10,
ahead, Alex.
negative 11 in the morning when the
All
kids
right.
went to school.
Yeah.
And
All right, so we got Alex.
Alex.
What's going on, Alex?
Today
So Alex,
is-
you told me you were out here searching for the first time.
Actually,
Yeah, I came
it's a warm one today. We are
Asked some of the new
21
vehicles if
degrees
there's
Fahrenheit.
no
No fair.
No
No fair, no
I
fair.
just went walking. And
Yeah, I'm in the
behind
thumb
house,
area,
there's a big
so
building.
um
And get like almost up close
and we've
to
been
the
getting a
house.
lot of snow. Hi,
Honestly,
Godfather, how
it
you
was undisturbed.
doing?
I don't think she went out that way. She had to come out this way.
We've been getting a lot
Why?
of snow
What's back
too.
there?
And
So in other words,
But like the
I live in
terrain
the
is all
thumb area, and
rock.
people don't
you wouldn't be
realize
taking this 84
that
year old.
even in the thumb
No.
area, we get lake effect snow. It brushes across the whole
It's just
state
too rough back
because
there.
we are a
There's
giant
even like
mountain.
the, the
And-
sharp trees hitting you all the time out there. But,
I got stuck in my
anyways,
driveway
So she had to come out
the other day. I
And
was
then-
so
So that
mad.
same day, I go walking down this way and that way. Every one of these houses have multiple cameras.
They do.
Hers is
Oh.
like the cheapest house, not to make fun of her
Yeah.
house, but it's the cheapest house out of all of them. They're all expensive ass houses.
So this is the cheapest house out of all of them.
I'm doing nails
They're all
later, I
huge.
promise.
Okay.
And they all have
I promise. But I can't do both, and I had to.
I don't
We
know
had
if
to. We
maybe
have
they
to
were
watch
living
this.
inside the house or something. Of course, I'm just a speculator.
But what brought you up here? Like
I'm a sleuth.
you're sleuth.
Yeah.
So
And
what
and
day did you come here?
Thursday.
Thursday. Okay.
Yeah, and then I was watching the messages and they were like, JLR's repeating shit. So I came out here to just, just hang out with you, Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, I followed you with the Delphi case.
Delphi.
We might have a little different of opinions, but
Okay.
we
Yeah.
can talk about that later too.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Watch out,
But,
JLR.
That's pretty much, I mean, I don't know anything else other than, I was searching myself.
Oh,
Was there police out here?
Jamie.
No one, look at me, facial tattoos. I wasn't even.
Did you go on
questioning
people's
one.
property? Like
We had a
Did
snow day
you
on
go, like,
Friday.
Behind it? No, not on their property because the gully. It's like it's like a
I saw a gully up there at the top of the road, like all going down there too, in between.
it goes through behind all those properties, and it's huge. And there's manholes back there too.
Manholes.
So I don't know if those were the manholes he was looking at because I didn't
Today.
even think about the manhole. I would have took a picture of it.
But something got him to look at the manhole.
Oh, for real.
Like, is this just due
My
diligence or they're
dad
starting from
had
I don't think she
tons of
left
like
here.
asthma
You don't
issues and
see,
stuff like
that's
that.
what
You know,
he
he's
thinks
like
somewhere around
Arizona because he said
Because
it'd
there's
be
cameras
way
both ways.
better.
There would have been a vehicle coming and going, right?
And they would have shared something.
Yes, yeah, this is that Nancy Guthrie. She was
So they would have seen a vehicle.
presumed
They
to be
would have seen
kidnapped on
vehicles that got
January
stopped by
31st.
police.
She's
She's
still
on property.
missing.
Sadly, it's sad to say, maybe even in a bunker.
That's where there's
Yeah,
so
and
many different theories.
What about
This
these?
house
What
in
about
that neighborhood is
I noticed a lot of homes
$700,000.
around here, and I talked about it earlier. They seem empty. Like they don't seem like there's somebody living there. Like maybe
I didn't know
there's
they
a
had
secondary
investigated. There
home to
was a lot
someone
of
else
people-
from the north or something.
Good question. I don't know that a lot of people
That
were
could be
walking
it. Remember we were
around.
talking about
I can't
snowbirds
probably
last
be
night.
nosy looking in the windows, but
And Michigan has a lot of
I
them.
was back there and I was
The older people usually they go to Arizona or Florida. Those are the two places that they have summer places there.
Searches happen.
But this is the
Which
time of
means
year
in
that they
other
would
words,
actually
the way I
be
take
there.
it is the
No.
ransom note is valid.
It is.
It's usually it's like
So
November
so
to April.
they think it's valid in the sense, or people think it's valid, so they're just like, we don't need to search around here. She's
Exactly.
kidnapped.
Why wouldn't they be searching? She's an 84. Yeah, of course she didn't walk away, but I mean, like she couldn't. We would have found her by now. But
Well, and they were taking pictures last night in the garage with the luminol and
The luminol in the house. They
That's
were
great.
they were there last night.
My grandfather
Anything.
lived in my other grandfather lived in.
I mean,
Chicago.
I'm
He said
assuming
he
it's the
loved-
luminol. They were taking pictures, and I
Um,
saw blue and white lights.
Well,
and it was pitch
people
black.
here with
Last year he lived
JLR
there.
just came
It's
here.
so he
Criminal
always
network.
was-
Criminal
it was
network.
perfect
What
weather.
does criminal network
But-
mean?
It's just a YouTube
He
channel,
being-
so it's like investigative sleuth. True
He was
crime.
driving in the
Criminal
snow.
network.
He said
Yeah,
he
yeah.
he would go driving around and nobody
What
would
you
know
got in
what
the
to
bag?
do because
What you
they
got
didn't
in
know
the
it
bag?
gets
What you got?
snow
water.
in Charlotte.
Water? No, I've got
See how
water.
I get chance? I'm like,
Criminal Network is out here. He's offering waters. He gives his perspectives. He was out here sleuthing around. No searches,
I
folks.
was the sole searcher on Thursday.
No searchers.
No one came. So
Yeah.
I was searching.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go again today just to be.
Yeah, but
they're
No,
really
the gully
going
is,
crazy.
The gully is it's not part of their.
oh, he said he's a soul
They-
searcher.
the Pima
But that,
County
the only
Sheriff's
thing
already
is
got
that
two,
Oh, really?
two warnings.
Like, that's-
There said, do not go on
I mean,
any
it's cool
property.
and all that
We're
he
not
wants to
playing
do
around.
that, but
I believe you. I believe you.
They're getting messy.
like without law enforcement's
Oh, just
permission
like-
and stuff, that stuff
what
gets
you
me
wearing?
nervous
Well,
because
what's she wearing?
what
Nobody
if you
knows
walk
what
up
she was
on
wearing.
something and you just
So if
walked
there
into
was
the
any
middle of
kind
a
of
crime
search,
scene and
yeah,
ruined
no.
some evidence that you didn't know about or something like that. And,
No footage.
You know what?
No footage. Nothing. And you know every strategic.
That's
corner out
funny,
here.
Jamie.
Cameras
The
everywhere.
church that she
Businesses,
goes, if
cameras.
she even goes to that church.
All right, have
She
fun.
did it over
Have
online.
fun,
It's like
Godfather.
right
I'll
down
talk
the
to you
block.
later. Have a good
Not even
day.
that far from here.
Yeah.
And every house around.
Well, exactly, Juan.
Crazy.
Exactly. And that's what I thought today
Yeah,
when we
where's
saw
Brian?
it. When
He could be up there in that
earlier they
TV
were all
tent
out
there.
in that brushy area behind the pool and out behind the backyard. Like, if this was planned, did somebody mwah, 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 Godfather, have a good one. Love you, girl.
Nice.
Right
on.
Did somebody
Yeah, sleuth
If
in
they
and,
think
just really
she was
three
maybe
that
possibly
I'm
buried back
passionate
there?
about is
Did
this
somebody
one,
have it already
the
for her? I
John
mean, because
Ramsey
think about it,
case,
nobody
stuff like
know.
that.
Nobody knows somebody was back there digging a hole.
I'll put it to you like this. I know I had
It's-
family in Delphi. They told me exactly.
It could
what
have
really
been
happened. You want to know what happened?
ready and waiting.
What happened?
And
February 14th, this crime was solved at Ron Logan's home. They searched his home. It was an illegal search. So that became proof of the poison street. So that's why you never hear anything talking about anything about the crime scene, anything to do with Ron Logan's home. It was always about the bridge, the CPS building.
Ron Logan, I don't know who he's talking about.
Logan.
It was in the
Speak up,
It
dude.
wasn't wrong.
Odinist?
That's the truth, more than Logan. But
What did
it
he
was
say?
if I was guessing, I think there was 3 people, only because I believe Reese's statements. Not the Reese's statements about the people, but Reese's statements about Ron Logan. Because he knew him.
Well, and that's
Me
it.
and Magnolia covered that case good. She thinks he's
And what they,
She thinks more or less he's innocent. I think he's guilty.
Right. Hey.
I think
I mean, he was
Don't we
super
all-
close
we all
by
have to have our own
when they found
opinions?
him
You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Though I think the case was a mess.
yesterday.
Frank Olson accused
Was it
herself.
yesterday or the day before when they
Going
went
back
back
to
to
the
the house?
process,
They were
yeah.
going.
How about this? If it was him, he could have at least got
They were searching the guest house,
He
the
didn't get
pool
no
house, and they were
no, Richard Allen.
sleeping,
That's something I'll agree with.
on
His
the
case
roof
was
and looking at the
debacle.
ducks
Like,
and
it's
stuff
just
like
the
that. I
handling
thought,
of the-
oh,
debacle. Just like this.
my heart just sunk. I thought, do
Nice
not
meeting you,
tell
man.
me.
Man, I'm gonna follow you on the YouTube,
Yeah.
right?
857.
Do not tell me
I got you, man. Thank you.
that
Have a great day, Tucson.
Are you signing off?
she's right
I'll be
there.
here for a minute. I'll be here for a while.
Let me know about 20 before you go.
You need a water?
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab one.
That's that
I got some
857
here if you want one.
Tucson.
Charger, too.
So
Gotcha.
let me put his link up too. He's been having scanner chats going.
So, yeah,
He's been
you know, stop by
he's
and
local.
give you a little
Nice.
support, you know?
You can be my bodyguard.
There you go.
Pretty big dude.
I got you, man. Thanks.
What you do for a living?
Musician, retired musician.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I think it's starting tomorrow. There's going to be
Yeah,
some
here's the link.
whether it's some sort of grid search. Just can't see it.
Glad
Keep
to help
going. This going.
someone
There's too
out.
much media here. Too much pressure.
God
FBI Cash
knows.
Patel is coming in.
Someone's helped me.
He's coming in tomorrow.
What do you feel about them saying they're like out of Tucson? Like, we'll bring her back to Tucson. Is that bullshit?
I mean, they sent the first ransom to a really no national known station, just a local news station. How would you
Right.
even know to send it to
That is
them?
weird.
But you could just do a Google search and
He
just
didn't
say,
just
"What's?"
TMZ it though, or it was the local ones first?
I think it was a local first, then
I
TMZ.
think
Yeah, that was weird to me too. If this were cartel
I mean,
or political,
yeah, you know,
Where do you live at? Where would you drive from?
I flew. from
you'd think they would go straight to
Florida.
Florida.
the family, the FBI.
You can just follow true crime too, right? I mean, I followed you on the Delphi case, so I don't know.
We
if I
do it
can
all.
relate
We do true
Everything.
crime. We do
everything.
border stuff. We do
Nice.
storm chasing,
Nice.
missing people.
Oh yeah, the hurricane coverage.
Paranormal. No, I'm not really into paranormal.
I thought we were gonna get to see JLR blow clear across the parking lot during that. He had
No, I
his
went
car
to some.
parked there.
I
Little
did a
windshield
report
wipers
one
were
time.
just
There was an insane
trying to
asylum
hold
in
on.
Pennsylvania called Penhurst. It was an old insane asylum when it was like they shut it down. A lot of bad things happened, and they
Well, that's just it.
so I got a private tour in there one time.
Like-
It was so creepy. They had,
You
like,
got a
underground.
private tour?
It-
Yeah, they gave me a private tour.
That's cool.
It was like
I don't know.
It's like outside Philadelphia, for the Penhurst School. They got like a insane asylum there. So he gave me a tour, and I went through the tunnels.
Well, yeah,
and
why would
everything
they
like
take
that.
her
It was
out?
insane.
And being with her health. I mean, even if you didn't know her health situation,
No, but you know, you
Just
just
look
get
at
this
her.
feeling. You just
Yeah.
get
she's got a
this feeling,
cane. She's
like
kind of
there's
feeble.
souls and
You know,
spirits there.
84-year-old woman. I mean, I think it was Ashley Banfield said, you know, and not
See any other?
no disrespect, but that's a burden to
Oh, I
someone
have
to have to take care of someone who has all of that just for.
So we're just gonna plan here and see what's up, folks. I'm gonna sit down for a second and see
We would have
what's
had her
brewing. I got a tip
somewhere.
talking about some sort of school. So I want to. Somebody just sent me a tip that said
I don't know. It
authorities
was-
were out of school. So I'm gonna look into this. We'll stand by.
That's how we combat crime, Jamie. We do nails. All right, talk to you later. Thanks for coming on in one. Good combo. I enjoyed it. I still got my meat thawing out, so thank you, JLR, for giving us something to do while my meatball meat thaws out because I forgot. I was up till 4 a.m. watching this stuff, looking at the stuff, and Ashley Banfield keeps like popping up at like 3:30 in the morning and like giving these like groundbreaking announcements. So like, I don't want to miss anything.
Sure, hers might have been. She didn't pay her subscription, so I get it. But everyone.
Me too. I'm having a good day. Nice chill day.
They're not gonna-
It's cold as all get out, but at least the sun was out today. And man, does that make a difference. And just Everything, just everything.
Drove right by it.
Yeah, you can see what's here and then you get road, right?
Terrible with the street. Drove by.
Yeah,
I promised the boys dessert, and I'm trying to figure out
So in the mornings I would
what I
go
feel like
up-
making.
I'd go up first, and then Orange Grove, and then through the neighborhood, and then back home. And I used to ride to here.
Got a bunch of easy stuff. I just don't feel like doing it.
You got all the
And if we have any football fans in here, just FYI, I have my Lions shirt on today because, again, I am still kind of salty that we are not in the Super
Can I
Bowl.
walk by one day or no? Don't go
But-
on the property.
Yeah, don't go on the property. Stay on this
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay.
staying neutral. That's what I was thinking. I've got
It's right
cake
there.
mix. I was gonna do either cupcakes or brownies.
No Super Bowl time. No. Also, folks, there could be some sort of, the FBI or authorities could act on something, while Super Bowl is going on. You never know where they could pop up. These people work around the clock, Sunday, middle of the night.
See, yeah, that's
You never
it.
know.
Could be any time. I just have this. I don't know. I just have this feeling that
Yes, sir.
I don't know what not to say. Sorry. Someone asked. I don't
know if it's feeling or if it's hope. But
At the
That's what-
request of the Guthrie family, PCSD will maintain a presence at Nancy Guthrie's residence for security. Media and public are reminded to follow all traffic and private property laws. No trespassing is allowed on the Guthrie property. Violations are subject to enforcement. So they sent out an alert about no trespassing on their property.
wait, I thought it was still a sealed property. Huh. Oh, who's this? By one of the neighbors.
You've been to their house.
I have.
Man. I thought for sure we'd have press conference, we'd have
So it gets hot out here during the day and then cools at night, right?
I think this is working.
Now I have you on there.
Take care. You have a great day, man. She used to work for Fox News. She said.
nothing. Check to see if Ashley Banfield's popping out, because she's always got the thought.
So I just got the camera planted, and we're just gonna stay here and see what's happening, if anything happens.
Yeah, no, nothing so far. Yikes. Yeah. I was like, listen, JLR, I'm sorry, but you done so. I need my stuff back. Oh. That's what we should do. We should crowdfund one of those little what do you call it? They're the tailgating pop tents for JLR. Or one of those lawn chairs that has the big awning over top of it. You have a GoPro and a lawn chair with an awning. I am not laughing at the situation. I'm just teasing about JLR being in the weather situation that he is right now. And I don't know JLR. I've never met him, but I like watching his coverage. And he has been awesome and has given everyone permission to live stream his stream. And so I could be sitting in my big recliner watching this, or I could
Welcome aboard, folks.
restream it, and some of my friends that don't follow JLR can still watch this, and anyone
Again, if
doesn't
you
know
wanna
him can
restream
see
this,
him.
go ahead.
And
No problem.
like I said earlier, I'm a teeny tiny channel, so I have a nice, slow, chill chat. So if anybody wants to get out their opinion about what they think happened to Nancy Guthrie, do you think this is family? Do you think this is really a true blue kidnapper? Were they watching her before this happened? Or was this just somebody with a mental or a
Shorts, black hoodie. Or red hoodie, red shorts.
substance
red shorts.
issue that decided to
JLR
break into her house
trademark.
that night and
Red shorts.
hurt her and take her?
Stay elusive here. Walk around. You might have to go out in the elements. Said, were you with the black hoodie and the shorts yesterday? I said, yep.
Prepared for everything. JLR.
All right, so yeah, we're just sitting here. We're just, again, this is a feed. You know, take it what it is. This is outside the home of Nancy Guthrie.
I don't know. See,
Sheriff
that's one
is
of the
here. They
things.
said they're there at the request of the Guthrie family.
Is the sheriff made it sound originally like there were only 2 cameras, or that the cameras that they had
Yeah, a lot
were
of people have
removed,
a lot of opinions on this matter. We welcome all opinions.
that they knew of. But then, yeah, we see FBI up on the roof of the guest house removing that camera. What, 3 days later? After they'd already handed the crime scene back to the family. So my thought is, if this was family, then if there was, say there was an SD card in the camera, it's probably gone now. You know, maybe they thought of that too. And I don't know. They're just,
Coyotes out here, rattlesnakes.
and then again, back in the same area, behind the pool, back in that real brushy area, they were checking the septic tanks today with poles. And they were looking in, like, literally, like, in bushes.
Yeah, they try to avoid you
Why?
for the most part, unless you're like in there where their babies are. So, you know what I mean? For the most part, they're usually on their own, and they ain't trying to.
I mean, wouldn't that be absolutely horrible if she was literally there the whole time?
Got it like 7 hours away.
Oh, it just,
It's not bad. Florida, you live where it's not really.
Sir. All right, so what do we got with the comments? Let me see. We got a comment that came up. One in the chat if you think the ransom is a hoax. So there you go. Press 1 in the chat if you think this ransom note is a hoax. Press 1 in the chat. 1 in the chat. So we're going to do some polls here. Look,
Here.
look at the numbers. Number
One.
One. How about 2 if it's not a hoax? 1 if you think it's a hoax. 2 if it's not a hoax. 1 if you think it's a hoax. 2 if it's not. So there you go. There's some 2s coming. Here's some 2s.
2
2,
valid.
2.
I just wonder if it was
1 and
part
2.
of.
There you go. There's a pretty basic.
Oh, no worries
1
at all,
is
honey.
a hoax.
No worries at all.
2, it's not a hoax.
I would never complain about anyone getting their nails done.
There you go. 2, 1. Hoax. Not hoax.
Yeah.
Good one. Thank you for addressing that. That's pretty good.
I just kind of wonder, like
1,
I
2,
said, if
look,
something
2, 2,
happened
2.
and this,
Yeah.
because that's the other thing too. Why wasn't the ransom note or the ransom request or whatever done the day she got kidnapped? Oh, I love a good French tip. It's classy. It matches everything. Looks clean. Love them. Love them. Why was it 3 days later that we hear about ransom? That's weird to me. If this was somebody that was, again, professional, I guess. This would have been done immediately. And I don't know, there just seems to be, especially with technology today and everything, so much easier ways to extort money from someone. Joe, you think it's real? You know, in some ways, if she's still alive and it is real, that's maybe the better scenario because we know she comes home. They pay the ransom. She comes home, right? I mean, there is no good scenario in this because no matter what, you can imagine how traumatized you'd be
Nah.
after being held captive. But in the same token, it means that her son-in-law didn't do this and that she's not stuffed somewhere and her family will never get closure or anything, you know? So it's just horrible no matter which way you look at it. But
Waiting for some action, folks. That's what we're doing. Waiting for action. Will there be action?
normally,
Surprise. Raid. Somewhere.
like normally I have a really how do I want to say? I have an opinion. I have a decision of what I think happened based on, in a lot of these cases at this point with everything that we've heard, things like that. But I absolutely, I don't know. I'm stumped, and that doesn't often happen. See, I hope that doesn't happen with the ransom. I think once they pay the ransom, they won't hear anything else from the person. Yeah, see, that's what I hope doesn't happen, because I know that was something that the FBI, the retired FBI expert on Brian Etten has been talking to. I think her name's Meredith. I've got to find her. She does a podcast, and she's just awesome.
Gotcha.
She said, it is not the FBI's policy to pay without proof of life. And yeah, I understand that. But they also said, I know the FBI guy, that the FBI agent that spoke at the press conference, said ultimately everything is the family's decision. So was that yesterday? Was that family's decision? Or was that part of a way to lure someone out? I don't know. Just seeing Savannah's face and the absolute change on her face just made me do one of those kind of big gulps. Like, so there wasn't the hope in her face that there had been, or the hope in her voice. And maybe it was to convey that they are absolutely 100% taking this seriously to whoever's got her. Or is it because the proof of life that they got wasn't, we don't know if somebody's got her, what they're doing, if they're hurting her, if they're, we don't know what that proof of life was, if they got it. Or did they get some other more grave news? And now they're just trying to bring their mother back for some closure. And last night when they talked about, they said, this is very important to us. Not she is very important to us. I do believe that the entire message, I believe both messages were very coded, specifically for a specific person. And of course, they were based on things in the communications that we are not aware of, because we don't know what they said. We know little bits and pieces that we've heard, but we've not seen something printed out in front of ourselves that tells us exactly what it says. This lady right here has some really cool boots on, by the way. I just wanted to bring that up. If you see her walking down the way, oh, they're leaving. Are they leaving or are they pulling the drive? What's happening? Could be shift change too. It's like almost 4 o'clock out there. I know, like, excuse me, our officers work like 7 to 4 shifts. Excuse me. He keeps getting people that just come and like hang out in front of his camera. Like, it's like, it reminds me of those like bird cameras, those birdhouse cameras, when like people just go like plop, the birds just plop themselves right all up into the camera angle. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter right now because there's nothing happening, but there's approximately 45 minutes until the Super Bowl starts. That's a good point, Mary, because this has been a leak fest in this case for sure. Well, and that's another good point. Is her medicine.
All right, we're here. We got
it's been what, we're on day 8 now? Is it day 8, I think? And you saw, if you've seen the pictures of her, with the bandages and the bruising on her hands and her arms. I mean, we said it earlier, like if anyone's ever dealt with someone that's been on blood thinners and has heart issues, things like that, because of the medications and things, their skin gets really thin. They bleed really easily. And it wouldn't have taken much to injure her, and boom, you're gone. I mean, and when we see that final, what I believe is probably the most recent picture of her, it's the one of her in the black blouse, with the little bandage on her arm. There's a different look on her face and in her eyes. And not there, that spark. The spark was gone in that picture. And
we're just waiting for action.
She looked not weak, but more delicate than she did in other pictures that I saw of her that were from when she had been on the show. And I know makeup, etc., but your eyes, you can't do anything about your eyes. The look in your eyes, the energy that your eyes give off, so yeah, exactly, Connie, exactly. And I know my mom was on blood thinners and she would barely tap something and she'd get a giant bruise on her arm. And just and I can't see her. If someone was in her home or broke into her home, or see, her boots are cute. If she, they talk about she's sharp as a pin, she's full of personality and kindness and faith and all of this. Like, I can't see her just saying, okay, I'll go with you without putting up some kind of fight.
I'm passionate about the Delphi case,
What I'm surprised about that hasn't been leaked out
is posting it on your channel? No.
The details about the inside of the house. I've seen people
go out here at the scene here and just analyzing what's going on. Law enforcement has come out. He's a shipping.
Lots of positive, trying to help out businesses.
Who's that? Is that? Oh.
Pretty much it changes from day to day. I didn't plan on the national.
A neighbor reporter. But no, I'm surprised more details about the house have not been leaked out because so much has already. And hi Nadia, how you doing? Like the smashed floodlights. And then the next day, yesterday, we see that they're gone. So they took those into evidence, obviously. And I'm wondering why they took Nancy's car. Unless it's just that it's part of the scene of the house where something happened, and so they're just looking at everything. But and that's it. They do. It just keeps getting weirder and weirder and weirder. And my mind keeps jumping around to all these different things. And
sheriff is out.
I have faith in the sheriff's deputies, but I do not have faith in this sheriff. He feels really disconnected. he feels like he just really does not know what's going on. He's accidentally saying things that he shouldn't. And I know this has got to be stressful, and this is an area where this stuff probably, like they've said, it doesn't happen very often. It doesn't happen very often in this particular area, this Pima County, but is he just not trained to handle something like this? And
If any time, I mean, it doesn't matter when, but it's like that would be a good time. At any time, I'm saying right now would be good. But
I don't know. I look at all these things and
release that at Bad Bunny concert. You know they want.
well, and see, that's one of the things I think of too is
songs. I mean, the problem is that, but I never
that house. It's not a tiny house, right? So you would, and it's just kind of like a big square from the outside. So it's not like a house where you could maybe tell where the bedrooms are, or tell what hallway to get to the bedroom versus the bathroom versus the garage, whatever. Yeah, and so I kind of wonder, is it somebody that worked there? They had pool people coming in, lawn people coming in, maid coming in, because I mean, she's not cleaning that huge house by herself. Handyman. They just had their roofs done. Could she have invited people that did work on, say, the roofers? She let the roofers in to go to the bathroom. And somebody paid it. Somebody went in there and thought, some nice stuff.
shift change. Yeah, exactly. About every 2
And
hours. They can switch
and
the
again,
guy
could
out.
two things be going on at the same time? Could they have done this? Could it have been a botched burglary? And she's now somewhere else, gone. And some jerk takes advantage of the situation and sends a second ransom letter, 2 letters and 2 communications, and then boom, says, no, I'm not talking to you anymore.
At night we went.
Well, okay. This is the thing too. So I'm going to put this up. Now, yesterday, the story was that they didn't go through the house. They weren't in the house for an hour doing a wellness check. They were out looking out, like around, like looking for her, like in town, whatever. And then they came back to the house and realized she was gone. And her car was still there, and called the police, called 911 at 11:47. And I didn't understand that either. So did you go? Were you at the house for an hour? What were you doing for that hour between when? Supposedly, someone called from their church and said Nancy wasn't at church today. But we then find out Nancy doesn't actually go to church. She goes online. And at first I thought, okay, if you go on Facebook or wherever, they see when you come in, or if you log in, if it's Zoom, because originally it was reported it was Zoom. You log into Zoom and log into the meeting and people can see you. Well, apparently that's not what it was. According to Megan Kelly, it was just a feed only of church. And that there was no login, there was no way to see if someone was on there or not. And so they didn't understand how someone would then know that she didn't go to church and call either Tommaso or Annie and tell them your mom wasn't at church today. Exactly. Someone that cleans that house would know every single inch of that house. They would know what's in that house. Someone said earlier nothing was missing, but do we know nothing was missing?
So that's an interesting question that just got brought up.
Oh, let's hear this.
They're saying, does anyone know about Savannah's cousin Terry? Savannah's cousin Terry. And they say there's a cousin that Savannah has. During her childhood, Guthrie had a cousin named Terry and would playfully stage mock kidnappings and road trips with her and her sister Annie. What's going on with that? Anybody know about that? Anybody hear about the cousin Terry? Authorities, but people are talking online. That's the newest one.
Yeah, this is JLR's stream. He last night and tonight he said anyone that wants to stream
People are
this
saying,
can.
yeah, no.
And so
I'm gonna have to ask her to move, but I really don't want to
I
ask somebody to move.
figured before I started my
Hello.
nails, my
Hello.
Super Bowl nails, I would
Hello.
jump on and do this for
Can you do
anybody
me
that
one
wanted
favor?
to
Oh, you're awesome. Thank you. Everyone on my screen's like, hey,
watch
no,
along
you're good.
and maybe
Thank
have a
you.
little bit
Thank
slower chat. He
I didn't know
had
how
like,
to ask. Like, hey,
No, that's
should you
he
move?
had like
Move out of my way. I didn't want to
42,000
say it like
people in
that.
this
You know
chat.
what
I
mean? 'Cause anyone
almost
has the right to say it.
I got like
Thank
nauseous
you.
trying
I
to
know, I
like watch
appreciate
what people
Were
are
you looking
saying.
at
I'm like,
drone?
oh.
I can't get it.
So I was like, I'm just gonna come over here in my little tiny yard and sit and watch. And see, that's something I wondered too. One is that, yeah, was it like Facebook? It's got the chat, and maybe she was someone that would at least say, you know, good morning, check in, and so that would make sense.
Septic tanks and wells.
That would make sense. I
That
still
was
am
what we
wondering
have
though,
today.
who
Septic
did they
tanks and
call
wells.
to say that she was missing?
I'm telling
At
you,
church.
the internet's talking about this cousin Terry.
Was it Tommaso? Was
I
it
kept getting
Annie?
tagged. The cousin Terry.
I'm curious about
Mock
that.
kidnappings.
Yeah, no, that's a good point because
The crazy thing is my cousin.
that is something. That's something that I thought of too. Is yeah, maybe it was something like that where
Uh-huh.
that makes sense. Okay, I cannot pronounce that name. I don't want to make it horrible, so I'm just gonna say hello, Cord.
We don't
Welcome.
even have to know that came out of the woodwork, you know. You got to think any family member or anyone that has been in Nancy's home
I
should
know.
get extremely vetted. Put your emotions to the side, you know. Put your "how dare you" to the side, pointing fingers. I mean, anyone. The sheriff said no one has been cleared, right?
Yeah, no one's been.
I mean,
cleared,
anyone
yeah.
that has ever been in
Right.
that house should be in this situation, unless they know what's up. And I think they do, but they're not sharing no person of interest. They're not sharing a suspect. They're not sharing a vehicle. They're not sharing nothing. Please repeat, JLR. Are you talking about Terry?
Was it cool? I like it too.
We're just sharing what's out there, right? We're out
No,
there,
we love
right?
our
The
scary
internet
movies.
talks. Whether you believe the internet or not, the internet could be good. The internet could be cruel. The internet is the internet.
Well,
Gotta move your feelings.
yeah, that is weird. Mock kidnappings. Well,
But
see,
law
remember I
enforcement.
said the other night, I'm like, what if it's
But I don't know. I
Did-
mean,
oh
we're
my
saying
gosh.
put trust
Oh
in
my
law
gosh.
enforcement, and today, 7 days later, they're going in a manhole on the property for the first
Did I
time.
not
That
just
should have
say
been
last night? What if it's
done
some
on Sunday.
weird cousin
They should have scoured that
nobody knows
property.
about that comes out of the woodwork?
Should have went in every nooks and
Oh.
crannies and holes, spider holes,
Gotta mark that time. 5:59.
manholes,
I
any
said
holes,
it.
and search the holes. And here we are, 7 days later, and they're searching a manhole in the property for the very first time.
Exactly. I don't understand that.
I think church members, and it's pretty when you have to say church members to be vetted. Any church members that were at the house? Church members. Personally, she never made it out of the subject. Somebody has at nighttime, it's pitch black, nobody's going to see anything.
Yeah.
No cameras, and you could put somebody somewhere. Scour around, find out what houses are vacant, what houses have seasonal occupants, what houses aren't occupied, empty houses, sheds, barns, outhouses, garages, cubby holes,
Well, yeah.
tunnels. I don't know if there's tunnels out here.
I don't believe I ever played Let's Get Kidnapped.
Everywhere.
Ever.
Search.
And I was watching crime shows with my mom and stuff like that, you know. They didn't care what we watched. I was up watching Hill Street Blues with her and all that stuff, you know, so.
I don't think so. I don't think they've done an actual grid search.
Everybody's got that cousin, though. But I said last time, like, what if it's some weird cousin just like, you know, maybe he is that cousin at Thanksgiving, you know, and you're just kind of like, we're good, you know. Good to see you. All right, bye. Yeah, I had not heard about a cousin Terry yet. I had heard about an ex-husband that was not found to have any connection to this, but he was from like it was like 2005 to 2009 or something like that, and she didn't want to it wasn't something she said she was willing to discuss publicly, and that was all nothing saucy came out, you know. He was a
Want
journalist.
some gum? You want a gum? Bazooka? Probably a lot
well,
of people have been out here.
I would love a piece of gum. I kind of wish I was there
You
with
hungry?
it now.
You good? I got food.
My cinnamon buttons are in the other room. I'm
Thank you for the gum.
All right.
really
Thank
good for
you.
a cinnamon button right now. I'm gonna have to get up in a minute and go get them.
It's hard.
I can brush my teeth extra today.
Verizon works good. I'm a Verizon guy. Verizon works pretty good.
Thank you very much. Very kind.
You're welcome. You want more?
See, that's another reason I could never ever
I don't want to bother law enforcement. Dog.
a boots on the ground streamer like this. I have Metro PCS. I would have 0 bars.
Lie
out here.
detector test everyone. Lie detector test anyone. Everyone and anyone.
See, that's what I'm wondering
they're
too.
not
Have they
admissible.
done lie detector tests on
Lie
anyone?
detector. Put your head in wires and tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
You know what I'm talking about.
See who
When I
lays
know,
up,
I kind of am
You
that
see who
cousin too.
refuses, who clams up.
But we got a
Sometimes they
couple of
work,
those in my family.
sometimes
That's
they
why I
don't,
am that
sometimes they
cousin,
come
because
up
they taught me to be
inconclusive.
that cousin.
Sometimes
We're
people
bad
find ways to
influences on me.
manipulate it. Take a lie detector test.
Because the generation before me grew up in the 60s, so, you know.
I mean, what else are you allowed to legally do? You're not legally allowed to waterboard anyone for information. But come on, man. It's 84 years old. It's now been a week. What's going on?
That's the thing. 84 years old.
84
Here
years
it
old,
is
it's been a week.
21 degrees. Hi, Jungle Vet. What's up?
We're a week into this. I believe it's Nancy's friends' children.
Just a little
They would know
disclaimer,
everything, medical
everyone's
whereabouts.
opinion is welcome here.
Everybody within that inner circle should be questioned. Everybody from
Hi. So
her hair
come on
salon
in
person,
and let us know what you think.
pharmacist,
What do you think's going on in this?
people that worked at her home on different things.
Yeah,
We
that's
talked
Silence
about
of the
that.
Lambs thing.
Apparently, she had
Well,
electrical
one of the things
work.
that I read was
The electrical
that
work person, the pool cleaner,
the
the
writers, directors
landscaper,
of that
the
movie
butler,
worked really
the
closely
maid,
with real FBI agents.
the healthcare, home
writing
healthcare,
the
healthcare
script, make it
providers,
as-
healthcare, any healthcare assistants,
And,
doctors,
realistic as possible.
church members,
And so I wonder
sex offenders in the area, registered SOs in the
is
area.
that part of a
I mean, there's
literal
a lot.
script,
You can-
or
Just keep
did they say those very
Church.
specific things
So I'm gonna head out.
Like, what's the word I
I'm
want to
gonna get charged
use?
up,
Like
go
kind of like a
around
code or like a special
positive
message
spin,
out to a
just tell
specific
people to
person.
vote for Nancy hashtag. Vote
Like
for
maybe
Nancy.
this
Vote for Nancy
is
hashtag.
a hostage
Spread it.
situation, but they
Vote
know who
for
it is.
Nancy. Spread it.
I carried it out, so
Delivery people. Who else should be questioned? Delivery, FedEx.
Oh my gosh,
Ubers.
Juan, I am exactly
Thank
the same way. You
All right.
and I are gonna get along great.
Uber drivers,
So I hope to see you around
FedEx,
because
UPS.
nope, I'm the same way. In fact, I don't know. You're in Ontario. I don't know if it's see, there's something there's something telling me that it's not real, but I don't know if it's hope that it's not real or what, but I kind of think that part of me thinks that someone else is just taking advantage of the situation, and it's like one of those the call is coming from inside the house kind of things, you know. And see, that's it. The daughter is acting weird. The daughter's acting weird. And
Some of the local media here is going to be doing their reports here. Their 5 o'clock reports.
find
coming
it
soon.
again.
We'll go listen in. There's some reporters.
No. Let me find it again. I've been clicking on so much stuff. Let me.
Well, septic tanks,
I'm going to take him down. Let's.
ravines, gullies.
And then I'm going to show this again. This is from the Pima County Sheriff's Department. This was on 12/16 of 25. Someone in Nancy's neighborhood. This guy has got a phone and he's going up into someone's window. And I don't know if he's videoing them or if he's taking pictures. But this was released by the Pima County Sheriff's. Oh, am I sharing it? I'm probably not sharing it. I'm not. Here we go. There, everybody watch it. This guy was seen. So who is this guy? Is that facial hair? That's not a tattoo on his face. Is that, remember that guy that they just talked to? Had a tattoo on his face. There we go. Share that back. There we go. Exactly. I'm 77. And she is acting weird. She is acting weird. I see. Like I said, you looked at Savannah and she just looked like she had been, like she's just absolutely just depleted. And the sister was sitting there with, clean hair and And again, granted, she's in her home versus
About
Savannah's probably staying at an
2 hours till the sun
Airbnb
goes
or a
down,
hotel or
folks.
something.
About 2 hours till the sun goes down. Out here still running the stream. We're just going to keep it going. See what exactly happens here.
And I am going to run this a little bit longer. And then I'm going to pop off for just a little bit. Get some dinner going. And then I will be back on with the Super Bowl nails I promised. And if this is still going, I'll figure it out one way or another. Okay.
In about, I don't know, like 30 minutes or so, I think a lot of these media outlets are going to be coming out with their cameras doing their 5 o'clock shots. So we'll see what happens there.
You know, that
What
was
they can
something
say,
else
any new information.
I thought about. That
We
is
got the
another
internet,
good
we
point.
pretty much know what's going on.
And I do know Tut Girl was in here last night and she had asked her college professor about it. And she said that what did she say? She had said this because this was a question that I had too about Border Patrol being involved. And she said that Border Patrol can assist and be basically mutual aid for anything within 100 yards of the border. And so that was interesting too. But I keep thinking if they took her across the border, that's... Well, I mean, I guess there's a lot of unwatched areas of the border in Arizona. Yeah. I mean, and granted, of course, they know more than we know, and the police know more than we know, as they should. Because, like I said last night, anything that we know, whoever hurt her knows it too. Yeah, it's weird. Her facial expressions in that first statement, her statement that she made was weird. I mean, and maybe she's just
Again, share what you have to say in the chat.
I don't know.
Sun
But-
going down all afternoon. Saw 2 big flare-ups today. One, they went to the property, look at the well, poke around in the woods area on the side of Nancy's home, right side of the home where the other neighbor lives. 2, a call of trespassing, law enforcement, and law enforcement still out here at the request of the Guthrie family. Reward still $50,000. No new sightings, major developments, nothing like that. Let's see in the next soon if they release a ransom video or something. We get more information.
It's like 4:13 out there right now. We've heard 5 o'clock deadline and we've heard 6 o'clock deadline. So whatever we are, it's close. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna ask you guys not to stand in the road. Don't mind.
Love your accent.
Is he an
Thank you,
Aussie?
appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you. I'm like Australian.
Oh, you're right. It's
Well, people
Sunday.
don't
Oh,
stand in
good
the
grief. It's Monday. You're right. Really? Boy. You're right, driver. Thank you for... You're right, it is tomorrow.
I think it was from Australia. Had an Australian.
Yeah, he sounded Aussie to me.
Sheriff was telling people stay out of the road.
Don't mess with
No
them.
congregation in the road.
Yeah. And her expressions, like, it's just like when, and now granted, Savannah is, you know, a professional and she's used to speaking on camera and things like that, you know, okay. But I don't know. There was just something that made me feel kind of oogie about it. Yeah, there wasn't, you didn't feel that emotion from her. You didn't feel that, you know, mommy, come home. Like, I felt pain from Savannah when I first heard her talking, but I didn't feel that coming from the sister. Hi, Dappa. Welcome. Dappa D. I like that name. It's fun to say. Oh. And one thing that we can all agree on is no matter what happened or how, this poor 84-year-old woman did not deserve to fight through the struggles and the trials that she did just to have her life over with something like this. It's just absolutely one of your worst nightmares. You know, you hear about this in other countries. You hear about, you know, the travel warnings, things like that. But you don't think that you know, I mean, this woman lost her husband. Savannah was 16 years old when she lost her dad. And I haven't seen anything that says that she ever got remarried. I don't know if she did or not. I haven't seen anything that said that she did. So, but by all accounts, this woman lost her husband and had 3 children that she had to work her tail off to support. And she sent them to college. She worked at Arizona University so that she could send her kids to college for free and get them good educations. And, you know, and again, we go back to everybody's got that one person in their family. Maybe it's the sister. You've got the brother who's retired military, looks like he's kind of got it together. And then you've got Savannah, who's, you know, been a White House correspondent, a journalist. She's a host of the Today Show. She's done roundtables with Trump. She's spoken with Epstein victims. Does it have anything to do with that? All this stuff is coming out now. You know, I mean, I think that's a far off connection, but well, and yeah, exactly. See, we all agree. When it comes to your mother, you get a lot of emotions. Like, I don't know that I could even, like, you know, they talk about getting all choked up. And I can't imagine that I could even get it out of my mouth. I mean, I remember I'm an only child, so, and all of my family lives all over the United States. And in September, my mom suddenly passed away. And I had to be the one at, you know, 7, 8 o'clock at night to sit down and call my aunt and my uncle and my mom's closest family and tell them that she had passed away. And I wanted to do it that night because I didn't want anyone to feel hurt or left out or like, you know, they weren't told as soon as I was able to do it. And it was hard for me to even get those words out of my mouth without, and I definitely was bawling my eyes out the whole time. And anyone that really knows me knows that I'm a pretty tough chick. I've been through a lot. And So I would think, in my opinion, that yeah, I would have been and especially being the daughter that really and truly, as close as Savannah and her mother were, should be even closer because they live together. They see each other more often.
Until we
This is,
find out.
in
or
my
until we-
opinion, the daughter that's tasked with
you
taking
kind of
care
see
of
who
her.
comes in. I was just going around, walking around the neighborhood a little bit, seeing if anything's popping off. But it's just sheriff.
Well, and that's what I'm wondering about is like the internet, things like that. And was it a death metal band? See, I hadn't heard what kind of band it was, but I know that one of the things that was said yesterday was that one of the bandmates has a very extensive criminal record, and another one is a federal defense attorney. So I don't know. You know, was this guy's long rap sheet jaywalking and shoplifting, or was it robbery and assault and possibly rug crimes? It could make him someone also willing to help someone that needed money. Hey, it happens. It happens
The
everywhere.
thing about it is, some people, have said some, whoever did this could be really evil and sinister and cut out her pacemaker out of her. Some crazy stuff like talk about,
Dump it
And-
somewhere. Yeah.
Whoever did this is diabolical. Yeah, like some sort of psychopath that is doing this. I mean, who knows? Like,
Yeah.
we're just speculating, but who knows what we're dealing with here?
And that's just it. We really don't know what we're dealing with
The talk.
at all.
People have said things over the internet.
And I mean, like I said, it happens everywhere. I grew up in a town. We always used to joke around and call my town
Kidnapping,
Walnut Grove.
murder, hoax. What do we got?
I mean, honestly, with the facts that we have, all of those things are still possible. I just, anyway, what I was saying is I grew up in a town like we used to call it Walnut Grove. Hi, Miss Corinne. And it's a very small town. You had a pretty good range of haves and have-nots. It's a farming town. And when I was in high school, all of a sudden one day, I hear that 3 of my friends are arrested. And mind you, too, we were all good kids. We weren't, we were Gen X. We were out, we had our fun. Trust me. Had a lot of freedom, but we're good kids for the most part. My mom knew these 3 boys, thought highly of them, and come to find out they had plotted to take the life of one of the boys' parents and little sister.
I'm gonna move the camera over
with
to
the
other
insurance
side for a
money.
second. Give me a different view.
And
I'll go up here for a second.
yeah, yep, he's a teacher. Yep. And this is this sweet little American town that this happened in. And thank goodness, the guy that I was friends with, instead of going through with it, went to the police, reported it, and they were able to stop it and take care of it before anything happened to his parents and the little sister. But you just never know. Ooh. Get seasick. Well, and that's just it. There are so many evil people out in the world, and the world is just getting angrier and angrier and angrier and angrier. And
All right, folks.
are you all right, JLR? But
It's much cooler over here.
and there's a lot of crazy, scary people out there that are
Outside the home.
unhappy and just want to hurt somebody. I mean, we've seen that a million times. Where did he go? Did he lose his? Oh, there. Okay. Reach back.
How's it going?
Oh man, does it ever?
What's your name?
It really does hit home. And
Roy. Brings you out here.
it kind of gives you a reality check, you know.
I've been kind of covering it on my YouTube channel.
Oh, and I
Is that
love
YouTube
my little
channel?
town now,
Yeah.
especially raising my boys in it. It's quiet, it's
The
chill.
juice. Nice.
Everything closes at 8 p.m. I'm fine with that.
What's going on? There's all kind of things.
Oh. What happened? Oh, okay.
The juice. Want to talk on JLR Investigates? Share your perspective?
I don't mind.
All right, come on in.
Oh boy, here we go.
come on in.
Okay,
Over here.
official interview.
Here with the
JLR.
local resident, the Juice. Juice is on YouTube. What's going on?
Nothing, man. Really actually overheard this. My girl had told me about it. I looked it up. Decided to kind of tune in and see what was going on. I've been hearing a bunch of different tips. I mean, the new information that's been popping up left and right. So I figured I'd take it live to my YouTube channel to kind of put the message out there a little bit.
Public awareness.
And I don't want to say too much because I don't want nobody to quote me on it. So
Speculation.
really
We
know
can
if I wanna
speculate.
give
Shoot
my-
it. What do you
my-
think? What do
my
you,
personal opinion.
what do you think? Go for
Allegedly,
it.
in
Go
my
for it.
opinion.
Reverse speculation. We have opinions. Everyone
Just
shares.
considering I've been hearing a lot of talks about like the family member being in debt or having a gambling issue. I feel
Which
like,
family?
Exactly, Jungle.
Maso? Annie?
is that the brother-in-law? I
Mhm.
want to say I don't know his name exactly, but
Son-in-law? Then.
I thought it was the sister of Nancy
Nadia.
that was.
It's her husband.
Oh, it's her husband.
Yeah.
Oh.
Annie and Tommaso Cioni. Her real married name is Annie Cioni, but she goes by Annie Guthrie.
Yeah. So I feel like it just has to be family related for whatever's going on. I feel like it's got to be
Family related.
I mean, I don't see anybody
Yep.
taking randomly taking an old lady and holding her for ransom. It just doesn't sit well with me. But
See, that's
My chat
one of
here
my-
has all types
that's
of
one of the
people,
things I'm
all
wondering.
types of,
Molly was in here earlier, and that's
opinions
what
on the
she said.
matter.
I'd like
you know,
to
we
see
let everyone express until
what
you
their
know we find out
financial
more details. We
situation.
don't know.
Can you imagine if we could get
FEMA
Walter?
County
He'd
Sheriff's, your take
find
on
it in a
them.
heartbeat. See,
Good,
they need
bad, and competent in this situation.
they need
what do you
Walter,
think about the
aka
FEMA
Iron
County?
Man,
Or the
out
FBI
there
or law enforcement that is handling
going
the
over
case.
all the books.
I feel like they're keeping a lot of information from the public for sure. I don't know. I feel like they know a lot of stuff we don't know.
Oh
yet.
my gosh, Corinne, that is so
From what I
scary.
can see, I think they're doing a decent job.
That is
I
so
mean, I feel like
scary.
they
But
could
see,
have
there's people like that
responded
all over. You never
a lot more
know.
quicker, considering there's a door cam.
I'm so
and
glad
got
you were
the pacemaker.
aware enough that
I
you
mean, I feel like
knew
there could've been
not
a
to-
quicker
'cause some
response,
kids
but
would trust and just go with the
I don't
person.
know. I don't know what to
Appreciate
say.
your time. Thank you. Be safe.
Good job,
and,
Corinne.
Thanks a
Your
lot.
YouTube channel's The Juice.
The juice.
The Juice.
Yeah.
We're gonna go check out The Juice.
So what is everyone waiting for right now? Just kinda
Well, I
sticking
mean, the
around to
family
Got the juice.
requested
in the
law
mouth.
enforcement to be here.
yeah.
We don't know when a raid would go down. We don't know if there will be a warrant executed at any houses.
Waiting for
Last
something.
night, as the sun went down, 8:00 p.m., they were over there at Annie's house.
Yeah.
So that could happen again. Something could happen here.
Wow.
Yep,
You
tomorrow.
know, law enforcement could arrive. They could get some sort of credible tip, something. Maybe they
Tomorrow
come
at
do
either
a
5
quick
o'clock or
search
6
at any
o'clock.
given time.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it is, you never know what you're gonna get.
What are they, Central
What's your
Time
channel?
Zone?
Feel
JLR investigates.
I feel like I might have been watching
You probably
a second ago.
probably see.
How many
So
you got
I'm
live right now?
24,000.
Eastern Standard, so it'd
you're
be
41 at some point.
Mhm.
Do you travel and do this?
I do, yeah.
I felt like I was listening to you earlier. I think you were up at the home, and then they pushed everybody
7 or 8
down.
my time.
I wasn't
Were
here
you
then.
up there at the?
No, a couple days ago, I wasn't here yet. I just came here.
You just got here.
Mhm.
Monday 5 p.m.
Couple
Okay.
days ago.
Hey, well, thanks for your
Yeah, 7 p.m. our time.
Thank you for your time. Be safe. Thanks for the chat. All right, let's go check him out. The Juice. He's a local.
All
here.
right, see you later,
Might
one.
uncover something.
Go Lions.
Very nice guy.
See you here all day, you think?
No, am I in your way?
No, you're
Oh,
good.
no. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be here till at least till the sun goes down.
Oh. Are you
You?
from Tucson?
No.
Oh. Yeah, we're gonna just step out and get something to eat.
Like you're gonna like be out here at night and see what's going on.
Maybe.
Who you with?
Univision.
Univision.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Got
Univision.
out here. You guys first day out here?
No, we've been here
Okay.
since it all happened.
Gotcha.
JLR is making some good friends today.
JR. On Twitter or
YouTube.
X? YouTube? Oh,
Mhm. You guys were at the house last night?
okay. Sister son?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yep. See,
I know.
just gonna hang on
never
to
know
the
when.
end.
That's how we were able to go to Phoenix for a minute.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna keep it here and see what's happening.
Do this, watch this for a few more minutes, and then nothing happens. Then I'm gonna, like I said, take my quick break, do what I gotta do for the family, and then come back and figure out the camera thing so I can have the nails and the whole shebang. That's what's weird too, the Bitcoin. Are they asking for Bitcoin because the family has some investment in that? Are they asking because now from what I heard last night is it's not completely untraceable. They can still, it might take a while, but they still have to go. No, I can't do that because if he ends while I'm doing something else,
Well, we'll know if something pops off.
Um,
That's our goal here. We'll know if
and it
something
starts
pops
streaming
off.
someone else, I could get a copyright strike. So no, I'm not going to do that. But and I need to stop streaming because I have to reset it up for the nails, so it'll be different, and I can't do that while I'm live. But yep. Because yeah, if something pops up that's copyrighted or something, then I could lose everything. And the only reason I am not a stream sniper, the only reason why I'm doing this is because JLR gave his permission for anyone to stream his feed. He did it. He gave permission last night and he gave permission this morning. And so I decided, because a lot of my viewers are invested in this case, then we could watch it and have a little bit slower, chill chat room than the 42,000 that are in his chat room. All right, sounds good, Jungle Vet. Good to see you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. I'm not doing nails right now. Yes, Nadia, I am. I've got in fact, let me put this up. I forgot to put this up. I've got a website. And that's got some of my creations on it, and on the homepage you can scroll down and see a lot of my designs. But if you want to see them, like if you're looking for something specific, and like I said, I'm not bugging anybody to purchase. If you're just curious and want to see some of the things I've done, you click on the shop tab. It's got the categories off to the left-hand side. So that way you're not streaming through, like 100 pairs of nails. You can say, oh, I want to look at Christmas ones, or, oh, I want to look at glitter ones. And you can click that. So, cool. I hope you enjoy. And I am going to be, I had to test market them on some of my friends, but I'm going to be adding some products on. I've got some awesome foot scrubs and yeah, and see, that's it. And I'm such a talker, and like I went in there today and I'm like, I started getting sick trying to watch everything, and I want to see what I love hearing other people's opinions on this stuff, because I mean, I'm not the end all be all, and like it's just, that is like one of the most fun things in the world for me, is to sit there and listen to people, like, and read like what other people think. Like, did you see something that I didn't notice? Did you, do you have a different perspective on this than I do? And so I thought it's super awesome that he is allowing people to stream this and give us this chance to talk about this. And because normally what I've been doing is I watch all the updates and then I go on really late and we just kind of have a discussion about it while I'm doing my nails. Not my nails, but doing either inspiration, like attempts at certain nails that I see online or that other people have seen and want to, want to attempt or whatever. And so I try those sometimes too. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you so much, Connie. Thank you. And anyone else, please, if you're new here, hit the thumbs up for me and the subscribe button. I'm trying to grow my channel. I try to go live a couple times a week, and we talk about the true crime cases that are currently going on. We also discuss sometimes cold cases, unsolved cases, and like I said, usually about halfway through a stream, we end up talking about anything. And usually I do that while I'm attempting to kind of challenge myself with some designs that I see on the internet, things like that, whether or not they are for the holiday that's coming up, or it's just I see something neat that's kind of cool. And and so today was great. I got to meet some new people, and I hope to see you later. I am gonna go. I am gonna get dinner on the table for my family, and like I said, and then get this next stream set up so that we can have some football game left while I'm painting these. And again, oh, what's up, hon? Oh, let me a second. I can do this. A lot of clicking. Okay. So, oh, it's not showing the pictures. Okay, so go to shop right here, and then you can either scroll down and see them in this format. That's just some of them. That's just recommended. Or you can go over here to the left-hand side, and here's like 4th of July, some of my character inspired. I've got some toe sets, fingers and toe sets. Christmas themes that are still on sale. I just left them on sale. So I figure it's not Christmas for another year. So got little shorties, winter holidays, and then down below, got some more categories. So, yeah, just click that, and all of the purchase options, I don't get to see any of your private information. It all goes through a secure point of service. And I'm working on Afterpay and Klarna. I guess I just got a thing saying that I am now eligible to offer that. So I've got to check into that. But it accepts like pretty much all forms of payment. It's completely secure. It goes through the Wix website point of service. So I don't get to see any of your private information. The only thing that I will see is whatever name you give me and your address to ship. And I'm not a doxer. I don't care where anybody lives. So, and I'd never do that because why would I do that to somebody that's buying something from me, you know? So you don't have to worry. And I don't save the information. So every time you order, you will have to put in your address and your whatever name you want me to know you by. Because that information is not saved in any kind of data bank or anything like that. So at least done on my end. So yeah, so it's completely secure. And if there's anything that you want custom, at the bottom on the homepage, there's a contact me or get a hold of me area that goes straight to my business email. Just get a hold of me through there. Let me know what you're thinking and we can discuss how to get that done for you. So yeah. So all right. On that note, I will be back later. Like I said, I'm going to you're so very welcome, my dear. I'm gonna do the mom thing and then I will be back, and hopefully there will be some breaking news, and pray that the next thing that we hear is that she has been found safe and is at the hospital getting checked out and getting better, and her family's hugging her and kissing her. And yeah, so fingers and toes crossed, everyone. So I will talk to you in just a little bit. Go Lions. Peace, love, and claws, y'all. I'll be back.